Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man.
Two at the same time call it change of faces. What a verse.
Daddy, you said that? It was a different time, baby.
You said you were a scarecrow looking for some brains.
What does that mean?
When was that ever okay?
Daddy, what does that mean?
Now you got to show your daughter the Wizard of Oz so she gets the pun.
Well, now we do have a podcast that's like on the internet, so I do want. I'm like, at some point, Darren,
Yeah.
you ever wonder if they're
Yeah.
just like, I wonder.
I've been wondering that since we started for you guys.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, whatever. I am who I am.
So I don't really know if you liked Mommy at some point. Well, you see, I
Or us.
I definitely didn't like you too.
God.
It is what it is.
Is there?
I have zero idea what episode we're on.
Ooh, that's a great question. 230, I want to say?
No, could it be?
Yeah, because we did 229 because it was next door to 227.
Let's just make sure. I believe you, Jen,
I believe me too.
but I also don't want to be wrong.
I
And
also
you
don't
are
want you to be wrong.
You are correct. So we are on episode
Whoa.
230.
Say whoa.
Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This. In the basement, we have Darren.
BM.
Genevieve.
Hi, guys.
Hi, friend.
What is going on?
Bim, you know what I caught up on?
These nuts.
Dave. And
Hi, I'm Dave.
Who's Dave?
It's a good show, man.
It's a very good show.
I wish they didn't talk about his penis as much. It's weird for me. It's weird for me, honestly.
Okay, this season was much
Yeah.
much weirder than
Yeah.
with the but it's so funny.
And it's smart.
It's very
smart.
smart, and it's very. I feel like it you can relate to it very easily.
For anybody that doesn't know what we're talking about, the rapper Lil Dicky, white rapper, he had the song Freaky Friday with Chris Brown, controversial. But he has a show on FX called Dave. I don't know if it's about his life loosely, but it's just like a lot of like weird white boy humor.
I think it started. The idea started with like his transition from normal person to rap game, and then it expounded on that.
Gotcha. It's very funny though, and
It's
I
hilarious.
love that real artists will show up in the show, like what's his name, Future,
Rick Ross,
Usher, Usher randomly, in
Usher,
there.
Killer Mike.
Killer Mike, yep, and and Doja Cat, like we talked about before, was in the episode. So it's a good show. I like that kind of show because it's like, huh? Like sometimes you finish the episode like,
I feel like it's. I don't want to compare it to, but I feel for me it's very similar to Atlanta.
No, good. I like that you said that.
Yeah.
So there's actually, I think Donald Glover wasn't happy with the show Dave because it kind of gave like similar tones.
Yes, it's very similar vibe.
And I think Atlanta was around for 2 seasons before they came along.
Dave, yeah.
But I got a little bit of clarification from Donald Glover about Atlanta. There wasn't an intention of having like a storyline.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just kind of like life, and you're going through life, and you're like, oh, that happened. Huh? Okay, back to life, like that kind of stuff.
Like,
so,
Darren.
Exactly. So the benefit of Dave kind of stealing their vibe a little bit, which they could.
It works. Yeah.
With the storyline, it's perfect.
It
so that's what
works
they
so
ended up
well.
doing.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
And I think lyrically, he's a good rapper.
No, but,
I like him.
you like on
I'm
your
not- okay,
on your
I'm-
morning commute. You
Yeah, I've been listening
that?
to Little Dicky all day. Nah. But I think it works well in the show.
Bang.
So
Perfect.
Jen, the opening to the season 3, he's in bed. He's having sex with this woman,
Oh, that's
and
nice.
it turns into a song. Do you remember this?
I'm trying to remember. Keep going.
And he's like, "We're about to do it, baby,
All right.
missionary, baby." Like he gives it.
Think about Mark Ribley, how when he starts like flowing and he got rhythm with his shit. It's like
Exactly
that. He'll get it to, but he's like an awkward white guy with a curly fro.
And he exploits the awkwardness.
Yeah.
And Jen is hilarious.
Yeah, it works. It works. And Gator, like it's just it works. It works.
It works very well.
Why is this on the table?
And in the same breath, I caught up a little bit on Atlanta.
Okay.
Now,
And,
I still haven't watched the last season.
Yeah,
And you won't because you don't want to finish the show. Yeah.
probably it's true. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good too. I'm not done with it.
Yeah.
I think I'm on the Petty episode.
Okay.
Oh, you watched it too?
Of course.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Jen, you know me, man. I'm gonna finish it,
Yeah.
especially if I enjoy it.
Is it done?
Yeah, it's done.
Okay. Done.
I gotta catch up.
And Snowfall, you guys nothing.
No, I keep meaning to. I'm sorry, but see, if you had said that last night, if I had said, "Oh, I'm looking for something to watch," I wouldn't have dived into Black Mirror. I would have dove into that.
Yeah, because you watched Black Mirror already, right?
Not the one that you were talking about. The two black guy episode.
You never saw that episode?
No, I know that was a while ago, and I was like, I should have been left. Jen, when somebody leaves you alone with something that they shouldn't have. I was left alone with this. I was like, oh boy, oh dear, oh dearest.
You need to talk to people after you watch that.
I desperately needed to talk to someone.
No one else saw that?
And no.
Yeah, it was when it came out. It was the talk.
Oh, I bet.
It was the talk.
I bet. I was like, huh.
Yeah.
I was very floored.
Snowfall, real quick. No spoilers, but I saw a lot of think pieces from some women. Y'all know it's a drug show. I'm not spoiling anything.
No.
But some people was like, the show was deep because da 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 da, and they really shouldn't have blah blah blah. I'm like, yo, you date a dope boy. Yo. You shouldn't. Like, what are you with your soliloquy about the streets need to be clean? You date a drug dealer. So it's entertainment, y'all. Just watch it, man. It's fine.
It's not for this. Don't do that.
Bel Air.
It came back. It's coming
Not,
back.
and not a peep from anybody.
Yeah, I was wondering that. I'm like, I've only watched like the first two.
Wait, did it come back?
Yeah, it's back.
Okay.
It's on your Peacock.
And it's like, and the season's like finished, I think.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard of people about it.
So here's why I think the first season I think we all enjoyed, and because it would reference the first, the original show, and so me and the wife finally dove in last week, and about 2 episodes in, 2.5, I said I'm gonna quit this show.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm like,
Oh, with the new season?
yeah, I'm like
Oh,
two
okay, so-
or 2.5 episodes into it. Yeah.
Okay, tell me why you felt that way.
It's like the story's kind of forced now, and the kid. I mean, they're still kids, and they're trying to act like they're the adults, and it's kind of like when I stopped watching All American. Is that what it's called?
Thank you. It became your typical current high school show.
Yeah.
That's it. It's rich kid drama, and in the first season, it referenced a lot of stuff from the show.
Yeah.
There are outside of their names, there are no like references to episodes that happened during those seasons.
Right,
At least
like-
that I caught.
No, like even in the first season, you could be like, "Oh, that's the so and so episode."
yep.
But like the other side of that episode.
Right.
Yeah, they got to go back to that.
And there was so much to explore. Like you had however many seasons of Fresh Prince. You can literally take an episode, write around it, and build out like a 2-part episode off of one. But it just felt lazy. Like they just went the All American route. Everybody has a story. Ashley, she gets time in the episode. Then the dad and Jeffrey, and all in one episode is too much.
Then they brought Tatiana Ali back.
And like it didn't even have an impact.
Yeah, she was a teacher.
Oh.
But you see, nobody talked about it like that.
She was the new Ashley Banks' teacher.
Oh.
So I think we were supposed to go, "Oh,
Oh,
Ashley."
yeah.
I hated that episode too, and I don't even talk about it. See,
That's where I've stopped. That's exactly where I've stopped.
Same.
It's like,
Yeah.
no, we shouldn't protest like this.
Like she wasn't following the rules.
She got fired. She wasn't even smooth about
And
it.
they told her mad times. She was like still out with the open air.
Like, why you keep bringing these black ass books to school?
Man. So when that happened, I said, "Yo, wife, I'm down there.
Like
I'm
you
done
ain't got
with
this
this
girl's email address. You could just send her a link. Her parents can buy her the book. You ain't have to bring it from your personal library.
So you want to cause all these fracas because of this lawbreaker? Man, leave this show, man.
Lawbreaker. So yeah. All right, I'm glad it wasn't me. I'm like, why can't the first season I would be like, oh, I can't wait till the next episode.
Right.
Now they're all there, and I'm just like,
Nope. Jazz is completely different. His relationship with Hillary's weird. Man.
they're kind of like the Lauren London and Thing relationship.
The chemistry isn't really
Yeah,
there.
it's
It's
like-
not really there. Yeah. Yeah, and Carlton's weird. His head's funny.
I mean, he started out weird, but it was okay before when he was the only weird one
Right.
because he's supposed to be Carlton.
Right.
Now it's like
Yeah.
he don't fit in with the rest of the family.
No.
Is Will Smith actually involved in this season?
Yeah, he's an executive producer.
Still?
Yeah.
Because I know when the
Well,
slap happened, and then it was like, oh,
It might just be a name only. Cutting
yeah.
the check.
Because I feel like when the slap happened, they kind of like separated him a little bit.
Yeah, he's an EP on this
because they didn't want the show to suffer. I remember people were wondering, are they going to cancel Bel Air because he slapped Chris Rock?
Yep, nope. They should have worried about the script.
Stick to the
And the writing.
Yikes.
Yeah, because if it was good, people would talk about it, right? And I'm noticing a lot less conversations about shows, period.
Yeah.
Outside of the big ones that we had, Insecure, what was the other HBO show? Game of Thrones, like the big shows. And Snowfall, but y'all ain't even watch it. So
I got you this week, next week.
no rush.
You're going on vacation, bro.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I'm going to watch.
I want you to come back with a crazy story.
Oh boy.
I don't want you to do that.
No, man, you have to listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
He's my Darren.
This is a real. Listen, no. Las Vegas is. I said it already. It's a weird place. It is truly adult Disneyland.
I can't wait.
I told y'all the story about when I saved my wife's life.
Yeah.
And then what the guy said.
Yes, you did.
Okay, so people listen to me and my wife. We're about to go to the Gordon Ramsay steak, and the taxi dropped us off in the street. Right off of the Las Vegas Boulevard. If you've been to Vegas, you know the streets are crazy. You do not cross unless the light is green or whatever and allows you to on the crosswalk because people will hit you. Shenny said that mad people get hit because they think they can just cross the street when it's not time for the pedestrians. So we got out the cab and we're trying to find where to go, but the light had changed. So a car comes right around the corner. I see it. The wife doesn't. I pull her out the way in the last second, jump on the curb. It was like split second. But we wanted to be on time, so I couldn't even focus on that. But I hear a white guy next to me say, "Whoa, man, you saved her life. I'm high on mushrooms, are you?" This is Las Vegas.
Okay.
This is Las Vegas.
Okay.
You're going to see and hear some crazy stuff. I want you to embrace it.
Embrace it. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm all embracing.
I told you where to go, too. You remember?
Yeah,
Okay.
I wrote it down.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
There you go. Viva Las Vegas.
They should bring that song back.
And who would do it? The trap version?
No, I mean like the original commercial. Like bring that back.
Can't.
Why?
Because Vegas is EDM now. That's old Vegas music.
I know they should bring that back.
Nah.
I need that.
You know what I learned? Well, actually, it's not like a thing, but it's a touristy thing for when you go. Where you are on the Strip is not actually Las Vegas. That's Harrison. The downtown, Old Vegas, that's Las Vegas.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. And the reason why they moved it is a mobster, I can't remember which one, they wouldn't let him do his thing in Old Vegas. So with all his millions of dollars, he said, all right, I'm going to build a casino over
what
there.
Kind of gangster?
Yeah, they were running it. So he said, I'm going to build a casino over here. It hits the highway first, and I'm going to take all y'all people.
Oh, damn.
He did it. Then another person did it.
Oh, damn.
Then they just moved all the activity over there. The mob. Yeah, man.
Now look at you.
Mm-hmm. Over there, rinky dink. But go to Old Vegas too. I like it.
Yeah, I was told it was good stuff to do.
Cheaper gambling.
Oh yes, I was told that as well.
Cheaper gambling. Yep.
Those are some fun facts.
Hey,
Awesome.
yeah. Old people facts.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. What's the hap? Yo, shout out to Javante Tank Davis.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Oh yeah.
Darren, I know you don't watch violent sports.
Was that the liver punch?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Saw that.
that fight was heavily anticipated in the fight world for a long time, Darren, because it bridged the gap between the gangsters and the internet kids.
Okay.
So Ryan Garcia, a young boxer, Mexican American, he has the looks. You know, he's young, handsome, he's fast, very fast hands, and he wins fights convincingly, knockouts. Okay. Javante Tank Davis is from Baltimore, Maryland. Stocky, tattoos everywhere, came up under Floyd Mayweather.
Okay.
Bodying folks, never lost, either one of them. So now Garcia is popular on the internet, mad YouTube followers, TikTok people. He has challenges where he lets people punch him in the stomach with all that stuff.
Okay.
And everybody's like, yeah, F all that. Real boxers over here.
Okay.
And that was and oh man, how good did it feel when he knocked that boy out? Floyd Mayweather was there. And
yeah, what's the beef with him and Floyd?
so, it was Tank and Floyd?
Yeah.
Oh, they sorted it out, thank God. So, so he came up under Floyd, but then at some point, everybody else wanted to do the Floyd Mayweather template of create your own promotion for yourself. And he didn't want to be on Floyd anymore. So that kind of soured their relationship. But they mended it right before the fight. And for the history, Oscar De La Hoya is backing Ryan Garcia.
There you go.
Oscar De La Hoya,
Yes,
Floyd,
yes, yes.
Floyd Mayweather way back when.
Yes.
Oh, good old HBO boxing days.
Whoa, the best.
Oh, the best.
The best. Jim Lampley. Huh? Come on, man. Harold Letterman. Come on, man.
Oh, Roy Jones Jr.
Come on, man. Anyways, we old, though. Damn. Why HBO abandon boxing like that?
Donald says because Floyd went over to Showtime.
And they gave up?
And that's what we talk about all the time. They just like gave up on the boxing.
They didn't have any stars, though.
Yeah. I mean, well, who do you have
Damn.
once Floyd's gone?
Wow.
That's
that guy
crazy.
was powerful, yo.
That's like the mobster on the strip.
That's good.
Good job.
So yeah, they mended that, and at the end of the fight, when they won, both Floyd and Tank were looking for Oscar De La Hoya in the crowd, and they found them together. And they fought. I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Oh, black people are bullies.
Yes. So what? So what? Shout out to Izzy. You know what I'm saying? We do what we do, man. When we don't let us win.
I would be steaming. Ooh.
Yeah, exciting, man. Exciting fights. But Tank, the Garcia kid is good too, though. He'll be back. He'll be back.
So we went to see Kevin Hart that night.
Oh yeah, you did.
So the plan was after the show, catch the fight, and if not, watch in the room. You know, where like they gotta have pay-per-view options on the TV.
Yeah.
They didn't.
No shit.
We even called and went downstairs to ask, like, "Are you sure?"
They
was
didn't
like,
bring up the TV.
So speaking of that, speaking of
This, because somebody's gonna. Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to
fight
that.
you. Don't do that.
We'll get to that.
No,
I know, everybody hears. I know everybody heard the abrupt laughter. We'll explain.
paper covers rock. So,
You don't use enough lotion to do that. Don't do that. Yo, look at Jen. Look.
It's not dry.
that's cool. That's cool, bro.
Did I?
It's not like you're at your own home.
Did I rub some
A
of your
little bit.
lotion on?
My knuckles. You know, you scrape your knuckle on concrete by accident.
Concrete, my friend. I mean, it's a concrete. It's okay.
It's fine. All right, so
Oh God.
yeah, it's funny because when we were, because you know, if you don't know, we stayed downtown in Providence, so it was like a staycation. So we're 4 minutes away from home, but oh well. So we were talking about it, and we're like, "Yo, should we bring the deck TV?" And he's like, "It'll fit in a suitcase, and you know the stand, you could fold it up." You know what I mean? We only need one bag really for our stuff, but we didn't because we had faith in them, and they let us down.
I always bring a fire stick to a hotel just in case.
We wanted to, but we assumed that they would have the kind of TV where you can't plug in.
Oh, I find a way. Ooh, I'd be all tucked behind the bracket and all of that stuff.
Wow.
Sometimes they have a mechanism in the drawer that's in
Yeah.
the front that has on the outlets. But no, I find a way.
Tell me why this TV was just freestanding on the dresser and it had it
Nasty.
HDMI just like
Right there.
open. It wasn't even hard to reach it.
A sign, right? Yo, just
right
in
here.
case, because we ain't got
Right here.
pay-per-view, so.
Right here. Yo.
Use input 2, please.
We were so mad that we just did not bring it.
Damn.
So yeah, so
The funny thing is they so close to
it's so close to
Go home
home.
and get it.
But no, because we've already paid
get
for
it.
this room.
Yeah, I get
and
it.
we said the reason was we were like, if we go home, we're not coming, back.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
We're not coming
Yeah,
back here.
yeah.
That's true.
And there was so much traffic. Like we're looking out the window and just seeing the gridlock of people trying to get up the garage because you can see on top of the garage.
Oh,
So the
okay,
people on the top were stuck.
You were flaunting your view on the gram, I saw. You seen it, Darren, right?
I did not. But
A little bit of 19th
I was
floor
like, they
corner.
rich. I
A
was like,
little
they rich. They
corner
got the
room,
top
19th
floor.
floor. It's
Yeah.
cool.
They was being nasty on the top floor.
You got to, yo. You got to. Overlook the city.
Oh, God.
So we were like, all right, call Dave and Buster's. And they were at capacity. I'm like, Dave and Buster's gets the capacity?
Oh, of course. For
cool.
big fights?
For fights, yeah. So now it's like, okay, so now we got 6 people in the room. We had a plan for the rest of the night. What are we going to do? So one person's like, well, we could all go to my house. And we're like, once again,
If we leave.
and that's it. And our house is closer than your house. So that'd be just like defeating the purpose. So the 4 of them left, and somebody sent me a link on my phone, and we were able to like prop the phone up and watch it. So, phone's there, we're watching it. It's actually nice and clear. Boom. But now we're drinking. So 7th round, fight ends. I'm drunk. I need food. I called Dave and Buster's back. I'm like, can I order some food to pick up? They were like, only if you come in. We close at 12:30. You can come in and order food. Word. Nice little drunk walk across Sky Bridge.
Oh, yeah, they're right there. That's true.
That's the whole point, right? Like we're like
That's true.
we can stay in this room and not have to leave the building. So, yep, went to Dave and Buster's, got some fire wings. They have the best fries I think I've tasted.
They do. No, they do.
Their fries
The
are so
garlic
good. No,
parmesan
just fries,
fries?
bro.
Oh, in general.
Yeah.
Fries.
Yeah, they have tasty fries.
Wow. So that was a good time.
Awesome. Good job.
How was Kevin Hart?
Yes.
It was good. A lot of people. A
Yeah.
lot of people. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
They did the thing where we can't use your phone. You know,
I heard.
They sent the emails like 3 times. So people who put on Facebook that they were surprised they didn't know, shame on you.
Yeah.
They literally emailed at least 3 times.
And I'm sure there were announcements all over the. Yeah.
And when you bought the tickets, it said it.
Yeah.
That this is a no phone experience. Your phone will be locked up. Blah blah blah.
And why people want to take their phone out of the comedy show?
Well, if you bought it online, your tickets are on your phone.
Right.
So you need your phone to get in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but once you get in.
Oh, why do they want to take? It only bothered me because I wanted to know what time it was. I didn't want to use my phone, but I'm like,
Oh, you don't have a watch?
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. And even if you had a smartwatch like an Apple Watch, you had to lock that up too.
Oh, dear.
No way.
Because you can record
You-
from that.
Oh, wow.
So you couldn't have any devices at all.
That's fun.
Yeah. So
My kids were with the babysitter. I need my phone.
then you should have stayed
Stay
home.
home with your children.
So so they said if you needed to use your phone in an emergency, you could come out, and then there was people who could like unlock it
Wow.
for you, and then when you're done with your phone call, lock it back up and go in.
That's an impressive system, though, because that takes a lot of manpower
Yeah.
to do that.
So the pouches, they were like soft, like cloth,
Mhm.
and then the end of them. If you've ever worked in retail, or even if you just go to a store, you know, like the sensors, it worked like that, and then they had the magnets, and that's how you opened them.
That's fire.
So it was fire, but the only thing I would say is they should have had a better system of when people are coming out.
Chaos.
Everybody's trying to like hurry up, and there was only one place that they were at,
No.
and it was outside. So it's like, you know, in any arena, they've got the openings all around for each section. So if there was one person at the end of each section with a magnet,
Yeah.
it would have been much quicker and everybody could have got out. But so that was annoying.
And those are Kevin Hart's people, I'm sure, and not the actual. What's the name of the place? The Pavilion now?
The Amiga Pavilion.
Yeah, I don't think it's their actual staff. So it's probably like at city to city, they try to figure out how to
Where to position
do
themselves.
that stuff. Yeah.
So
Oof.
yeah, that was annoying. So that took a long time to get out, and so that's when it was like, you know what? At least we just had to do that, but we don't also have to worry about the parking garage.
Right.
Because
Oh,
that
what
would
a
have been a lot.
mess. Oof.
There's a lot of people down there.
Man.
So the openers were really good. It's funny, when we first got to the hotel, and we were going up to the room, there was 2 dudes in the elevator with us, and as I'm getting out the elevator, I'm like, ain't that Naeem Lynn? But it was like too late. Like
Come on now,
I didn't say
Jen.
anything. I saw like we get in the room. I'm like, that was him. He's like, what? It's like, showed him a picture. He's like, yeah, that's definitely him.
I want to ask.
Poor Naeem, like, damn, I ain't famous
Yo,
yet.
yo, I was gonna say, like, to him, he must be like, damn. Don't make eye contact.
And
I
they
don't want
black
to
too? Damn,
You know,
man.
I was just happy to be in the elevator going this high up with other black people. I was just like, let's go.
He's like,
Oh,
yo,
man.
Yeah.
watch this, watch this, watch this. Damn.
And then our dumbass is just standing there.
And you know, you brace yourself like something about that. Like, oh, watch it, about to fan out.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, that. Just kill me. Kill me right here.
But we were behind them. I was looking at his peripheral. You know what I mean? But I was just like, and it was. So,
Kill me
shout out to Naeem and the rest of the Plastic Cup boys.
Darren is stupid.
Darren is so stupid.
What?
Well, the thing is, the elevator's mad fast, too.
Oh, God.
So, Darlene brought up a question. When they say elevator music, we know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in an elevator playing music?
Yes.
When? Where?
I go stay at a lot of hotels.
Yeah, not
But how often, though?
A lot.
That the music?
Oh, the music? Yeah. Certain hotels.
Here and there.
It's like very faint, but yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Vegas. When you go to Vegas and you get in the elevator.
I feel like it's bigger in other states. Like in Florida, it's everywhere.
Okay, that could be
And
it.
I also feel like there's music around the elevator. Maybe not in the elevator. So when you get in the elevator, you can kind of hear music, but
Okay.
not elevator music per se.
Yeah, I've heard elevator music and music in the elevator.
Because I'm like, our buildings ain't tall enough to where you got enough time to even give a damn about some
Oh, not in Rhode Island, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
so
when I go
that's
to the
gotta be it.
dentist, I'm going to third floor.
Right. That's literally what I said to him. I said third floor. My dentist. I literally used that exact example.
Yeah.
Also, even though they've moved to that new building and they're on the third floor, I still don't like them.
The view is good. You don't get a good
The view was fun,
Yeah.
but I don't like that.
I got a good one. I got a good one time. I told Darren she's Dominican. She's playing Afro
Oh,
beats.
yeah, she's being quiet.
It was fire.
I remember that. Yeah,
And she ain't said nothing.
Mm-hmm.
See?
I didn't get that.
She want to talk to you either.
She was like, he better not start no
He
conversation.
better not say nothing.
I said, turn that up, please. Thank you.
So yeah, so the openers were good. They started about half an hour late. So the host, his set was basically about them starting late, but it was good. Then there was 2 other people, Naeem and the other guy. I forgot his name. I'm
So
really
wait,
bad at
so
that.
wait,
Spank Horton.
Did you? The elevator was after his set.
No, the elevator was when we first got to the hotel.
Okay.
Yeah, it was in the daytime.
Okay.
Oh, it's worse if it's after this.
No, that would. Yeah, I would have said something at that point.
Yeah, just kill me,
But I'm like, I didn't want to like be wrong.
I'd get out the elevator and be like, this would be the last time you'll see me. Like, I'm going to jump off the elevator now.
I'm sitting there like, that elevator moves mad fast, and I'm just like,
God.
is that? I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Oh, at the 19th floor. Okay, bye.
You look familiar.
I have to ask, was it better than his home special that he did?
Yeah,
Good, thank you. God.
but
So go ahead.
Go ahead, no.
No. I was gonna say the general feedback that I saw was that it was really funny.
it was funny. It was good. But for me, I was tired
Ah.
because, like I said, it was 3 openers.
A long time.
And they all did like a solid set. Like the first dude, I think, did like a half an hour. Like I said, there was no clock, so like, but he felt like he did like a half an hour. And then the next 2 probably did like 45 minutes.
And were they
each.
funny?
They were funny. They
See,
were,
and if you're laughing, you're like
you
fatigued
get,
a little
yes,
bit. Yeah,
you get tired. Like I was dead ass tired, and the people in front of us were really annoying. They were like mad childish. I think they drank too much, so they just kept being obnoxious and getting up and walking. I'm like, yo, if you shut the fuck up. So they were just tiring me out. So by the time Kevin came out, we've been there for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, because you started late, and then he's like, I'm doing a full set. So he did at least an hour and something.
Damn.
Dear.
So
He got a special coming, I'm sure.
he must.
Yeah.
Jen, this wasn't a good experience for Jen.
For me.
It wasn't built for Jen.
Right, because I go to a lot of comedy shows, and it's not,
I like intimate comedy shows.
Me too.
Yeah.
I don't like arena comedy shows.
No.
So that, I feel like in intimate comedy shows, they take more risks
Okay.
with the jokes.
Yeah.
When it's an arena, it's more like
Polished.
safe,
Yes.
It's a polished.
Yes.
very
material.
safe. But yeah. But he was good. He did a brand new, all new material. It was funny,
Oh, good.
but it seemed like some people left early, like they just kind of like tired.
Oh, really?
I
Like
saw
during his set?
Yeah, because I went out
Oh,
to
wow.
try to get a drink. Like I was parched. I was so tired.
We're not young people anymore. That's what it is.
And the first dude,
But that's a long. No, Kevin Hart
No,
has
I
a
agree.
long.
I agree.
You went. Pause. You went to one of his shows, right?
No.
Oh, he
I've
has
never seen him
so
before
many
either.
openers. I saw him at Foxwoods or one of them places, and I had the same. I thought it was just me, but by the time he got on, I was like, "Yo, man, this has been a long time." 4 people went up before him at a comedy show. It was like 2, maybe 3.
and
But
sometimes
it's quicker.
the host is counted as one.
Yeah, but it's just a long time.
Like imagine watching a whole 2-hour podcast and then the opener comes, and then the person comes out.
It's like y'all got a bathroom, family.
Again,
How much is my parking gonna cost?
Yeah,
Again, all things that us older folks have to worry about now.
yeah, man.
I don't think I could make it through a 3-hour event and not pee.
Yeah, I peed once. I was proud of you.
And that's just a fact of life now.
I was proud of me.
I come in the house and I'm like, ooh, I gotta go. It's got to the point where I'm legit concerned. Like, should I bring this up to my doctor that I'm peeing more than I think?
And that's funny because the opener, he was like, that's one of the things he said was, it's you gotta pee now.
Yeah.
you
You got to.
gotta.
You got to.
So, but yeah, it was good. And then the day before, saw New Edition in them.
Yeah, you did. Yo, she had a fun-filled
Nigga,
weekend.
I had a-
Jen was outside,
I
boy.
had a
outside.
time this weekend.
They
boy.
sounded bad.
They did not sound
I
bad.
was listening to the shit. I was like,
They sounded like we expected them to sound. I was like, it's a show.
Jen is all about managing
I was like, they
expectations.
took all them
see?
people's money, man.
What? I thought that show was
I'm
rocking.
playing.
That show was rocking.
Now, Bobby sounded crazy.
Bobby sounded crazy.
Where was this at?
Downtown St. Please. Yeah.
That's a popping weekend.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So the funny thing,
People, I gotta go out 2 nights in a row.
We get all the blacks this weekend.
that's why when Kevin Hart got, it was like, I'm like, bro, I'm tired,
Yo.
and I'm still trying to watch the fight, man. I need you to get off stage so I can go back to the room so I can reset.
This is a black ass weekend.
Black History Month in April this week.
Yo, that's a black ass weekend.
Man.
For anyone who don't know the show the night before, it was a New Edition concert featuring Tank,
My man.
Guy,
I love
including
Tank.
Teddy Riley.
Guy.
Yeah, Teddy Riley, Aaron Hall, and the other Hall.
Crazy.
Man.
Keith Sweat.
Keith.
All the blacks.
All the blacks. You know how much I talk about wanting to see Keith again. So I listen. When I saw this lineup get
She
announced,
is so funny. She is so funny.
when I saw this lineup get announced, I said I have to go. Every time New Edition comes, nobody wants to go. Man,
I
wonder
I
why.
said I have to go, but nobody
God.
said nothing
Who
again.
went with you this time?
So Tisha actually hit me up. She was like, "You gonna go?" I said, "Yeah, yeah, you going?"
What up, T?
Y'all meant to be friends, yo.
So her and her husband and I went. So the
Oh
three of
my
us.
God.
I would make fun of you if you came home excitedly like, yo.
I take
Actually,
all
you know
that
what? Now that I
smoke.
think about it, the wife was like, "Oh, that could have been us." I was like,
Why she ain't go with the friends? Oh, cause she,
"Yeah, she
that's
round."
true. She round.
There was this older lady next to me. If you're listening, shout out to you.
Uh-oh.
I think her name was Tanya. My new friend, but we'll never see each other again. She said it too. She's like, I'm never gonna see you again. I'm like, I know, right? But we became really good friends at the
Yo, women are so bizarre.
Is it? I
What? Yeah, why does?
never would I ever say to another guy, "I'm never gonna see you again."
Man,
But
hey,
it's
this
cool.
was great, but hey,
Hey, man, never gonna
guess
see you
this is
again.
it.
All right, brother.
Hey, we hug or
Better. Again, listeners, for those not watching, watch. Go to YouTube and watch, because we're gonna get there.
She was so much fun and she was so cute. And
Yo,
it-
they could have easily just
Exchange
been,
information?
follow me on IG. You don't even need to do anything else after that.
Literally.
Just,
but she said she
just
was
in case.
54 years old. I didn't want to like bring
I'm
up
so-
IG.
Y'all go to the same places. You listen to the same music. What she miss? She 50.
No, what I'm
y'all
saying-
ain't meet by happenstance.
No.
Y'all got shit in common. We got something.
That's not what I meant. I wanted to invite her to my birthday party. Like,
See?
that's not what I mean. What I mean is, I don't know if she does IG, and I'm like, I don't want to bring that up and then start that can of worms, and then that was awkward.
Of course she does IG and
don't-
Facebook heavily.
But Jen's
Of
not gonna
course.
add her anyway, so it's fine.
Oh my god.
She was so cool. I would have added her.
See, I know she would have.
I thought about it. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about it, and I was like, I don't know how to
But
break
you
that
being
ice.
weird, yeah.
I don't know how to break that ice. But she was cool as hell.
my God.
With her and her sister. Shout out to them.
Lord.
I'm glad you have fun.
Thank you.
That's most important.
And I love that you moving and shaking. Huh? I love that. Now it makes me happy going through the IG thing once in a while, seeing my friends have fun.
And now I'm done.
What you
Hold
mean?
on, until May.
Oh yeah, until May.
Until May.
Yeah, what do you mean?
It's
You're
gotta
not
be
done.
May.
Because I went and got a job. Like, that's stupid.
We figure out that's when life ends. Life ends in employment, kids.
Yo, he's like, yo, you're such a who? And I'm like, I know, right?
He can't even get the sentence out.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Holy.
Yeah, fun stuff.
So you're not excited?
I'm excited about the job.
Yeah.
But I also enjoyed being not working.
Yeah, you got used to it.
I got very used to it. I got very comfortable.
Yeah. What are hours? What are your hours? Monday through Friday, though.
Yes, Monday through Friday. 2 days remote.
Darren, she's gonna be tired now. She's gonna be, oh, I got to work in the morning, guys. Hey, man, we can't.
Hey, can we wrap this up early?
Hey, come on.
Poor Jen.
So I'm the part that I'm nervous about is the transition. Because I was right at the point where I was like, I need to find a job now, or it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
So
Is there a dress code?
I asked, and the person who replied to the email, I think she didn't notice that question, so I'm gonna ask again.
Yeah, 'cause before you walk in with some fresh J's.
No. First day I'm gonna go.
You got
Do you have non-sneakers? What you
Yes, I do. I have lots of
Hey,
non-sneakers.
fam, I don't know, man. You say you got 4 sneakers. I ain't seen none.
I got 4 sneakers and 3 pairs of non-sneakers.
Okay, there we go.
3
like-
pairs.
It's like and I have 6 sneakers now, remember? Because I bought a couple pairs.
You did.
So I have
yourself.
six-
Sorry. I'm sorry. Wasn't necessary.
It's tax time, man. It's what you say.
Got a little refund.
Just a little something. Oh, God. Oh, man, Darren. Explain your countrymen, yo. What happened with Proswell, yo?
I honestly
Darren
don't know.
has no idea.
Zero
Y'all
idea.
got nothing?
Haitian name of the day, Proswell.
He-
All right, hold
I
on.
thought he was.
You thought what? Go ahead.
I almost thought for a while he was Jamaican. And I know that doesn't make sense because he's his cousin.
No, the one that was not Haitian in the group was Lauren, but everyone thought she was.
Right.
Ah, okay.
By association.
Poiswell. I've never heard that name before or
Poiswell.
after.
Proswell.
Proswell.
Before or after because it's Proswell.
Poiswell.
But seeing the way the letters go together, it makes sense. Proswell.
So what happened? The headlines were Pras is an FBI informant and could face up to 20 years in prison. Some wild
What?
stuff.
So the one I saw was before that, but you go ahead.
Yes, please, because I know nothing of this.
So I said, But this particular headline was too juicy, without enough detail for me to just leave it alone like all the other ones.
Now I have to divulge.
Right. So I read. So how can we? Because I don't want to read all of this, but okay, here we go. Pras is accused of acting as an unregistered agent of China and Malaysian billionaire Joe Low, working in the U.S. to gain political connections and influence.
That was what the article was. Okay, thank you.
Enough, because I don't get it.
That's why I stopped reading.
In 2012, Low paid Pras $20 million to help Low get a picture with then President Barack Obama. Pras then Pras testified this, so this is why they called him a snitch, because he said, he kept giving me money. Pras then funneled over $800,000 of that money to the Obama Victory Fund through various straw donors at several events. This was so touchy in the Hollywood world that even Leonardo DiCaprio had to testify as part of this stuff.
Yeah, the article I saw said Pras was getting arrested for working with the Chinese something.
Yes.
And that this person had all this money and they were trying to contribute funds to Barack Obama and Donald Trump's campaigns. And I said, first of all, who would donate to both of those campaigns?
China.
And then I said, you know what, I can't even, this is a lot, and I didn't read the rest.
Yo, this stuff is deep. I didn't realize what was going. So there was a big drug bust in Rhode Island a few years ago. Fentanyl's coming in. If you're wondering how fentanyl been coming into the country, the one in Rhode Island was tied to this the drugs being purchased through Canada from China. So a Chinese so-and-so, unnamed, blah, 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 posed as or whatever, to sell these drugs directly to Americans. So China has been like messing with America in mad ways.
Did you hear about the fake Chinese police stations in New York?
No.
That
I heard something about that.
That was like last week or something.
Huh.
Well, you go ahead and I'll find out.
So this all makes sense and why the government's taking it so seriously. So years later, according to prosecutors, Pras would receive over $100 million from Low to help advocate for the release of a Chinese descendant from the U.S. to China, and for the U.S. government to stop its investigation on Low. So this is like all that stuff we see in shows where, hey, let me cozy up with so-and-so. Like, that's why it was weird when Dennis Rodman was going over to over there, because you don't know what they're trying to get you to do, right? So Pras, hey, here's some money, man. Hey, if you just give me a picture with Obama or something, just work. If you they have so much money to blow on this stuff. If they gave that much to Pras, imagine how much they're giving to some other people.
Right. And Pras, out of the three, he probably doesn't have that much money left. So
Needs it.
And he said, so his defense now is, I didn't know that I couldn't take money from the guy.
I mean, that'd be my defense.
Yeah, I didn't. I used it for what I wanted it for. But he said, hey, can you do this? I said, I'll see what I could do, but I just used the money. I thought he was just giving me the money.
Yeah.
Which is a real defense, but come on. We know what it is.
I didn't know I couldn't do that.
Hey, officer, it said 55 over there. I didn't know it had changed. I didn't know you couldn't. I mean, I saw the school, but, I know it's China, but I mean, I thought this was okay.
That's weird. That's weird.
There's some. So when I say Hollywood is crazy and all, when you start making a certain amount of money hanging around, you get connected to some weird, dangerous stuff.
This is why I'm really into the Donald Trump thing, because I'm like, whatever he's involved in is not just simply Donald Trump wanted to be president.
No.
Somebody wanted Donald Trump in office so that they can get control of something. And the closer they get to getting that information, that's why it becomes a problem.
I heard somebody say Trump figured out that the Republicans already had the strategy and had the winner, right, already. And he realized, oh, man, I could beat that guy. And they said, no, you can't, and just dismissed him. And he really just said, no, I'm just going to beat you guys. and he started winning, and they were like, how is he winning? And then they just had to join him. So that's why they don't rock with him now. There was really no allegiance. There was
never allegiance with. Yeah, he was definitely dissing all of them during like the Republican primary.
Yeah, he just said, I'm gonna prove to y'all that I can win this.
But I don't think he's the mastermind behind it.
He's not a mastermind. Period. He
Exactly.
just has mad like influence. That's it.
I don't even think he has mad influence. Somebody who has a lot of money backed him, and
people started just dumping the same people who were gonna put it into the Republicans, and even some nefarious folks. They just dump it right into them. Oh.
Yeah, something sounds like back in the day when something would ring.
Not me.
That's weird.
But yeah, some funny business, man. So Pras, I don't know what's gonna happen with old boy, but I hope you invested some of that money.
Might be going to November.
And then, that was good there.
Wave the Haitian flag. No.
You always gotta carry one. And then you think back to Wyclef running for president of Haiti. It's like, where did all this come from?
People like, man, look. I'm cool. I like just my simple life with my friends in our podcast.
Listen,
I don't need diplomats.
I don't even need us to blow up. It's fine. We got our core group of people. Nope. Hey, thank you for listening.
Hey guys.
Just fire. Hey, boo, hey, all of that.
So this story was from last week. 2 men arrested on charges of establishing a secret Chinese police station in New York.
Is there a rule that says you can't do that?
Right.
I'm sure there's
Like,
several.
is there like a law that's
sure there's several.
You can't just make your own
thou
jail.
shalt not make Chinese jails. Black jails are fine. Chinese jails. Are not.
Like imagine like the three of us were like, you know what? We want to detain people.
We're looking for the next business model.
We want to.
Jails make a lot of money.
We're gonna detain people who do things that we don't like. We're gonna make our own set of laws and
There we
rules.
go. Yes.
And then when you break one of our laws,
And-
because I mean, really, if you think about it with the government, it's the same thing. Like you just said, I can't do this, and we all just said okay.
Okay. Yeah. A group of you guys that I'd never met in my life said that
Said.
you can't do this.
And then I was like, I
Okay,
can't.
I guess.
You bought a car that goes up to 160 miles per hour on its
But you
speedometer,
tell me I can't do that?
but you can't drive 160 miles per hour anywhere.
We never sign anything that says we're going to abide by all these
True.
laws. You're just born here, and
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
hey, because you were born here,
You gotta
just
follow.
have to do.
You gotta
That's a little
follow.
wild.
You gotta follow these rules that were made a very long time ago.
Show me where I agreed to follow this rule, sir.
Show me the contract.
Show me.
Show me the Carfax.
Show me.
So, so on that note, these people made this jail, and it's like, who gonna stop me, boo? You do something I don't like.
So did they get busted? What was the?
So they got arrested. So
Are they Chinese?
yeah,
Okay. Yo, something's happening though.
that's what I say all
Something's
the time.
happening, though,
Something's
for real.
definitely happening. The local branch of the Chinese Ministry of Public Security operated inside of an office building in Manhattan's Chinatown neighborhood. The 2 men who were arrested were acting under the direction of the control of the Chinese government official,
What?
and they deleted communication with that official from their phones after learning of the FBI's probe.
Yo.
This is a blatant violation of our national sovereignty. So
Oh.
the men were arrested at their homes, blah, blah, blah. At no point did the men register with the Justice Department as agents of a foreign government. Though the secret police station did perform some basic services such as helping Chinese citizens renew their Chinese driver's license, it also served a more sinister function, including helping the Chinese government locate a pro-democracy activist of
boy.
Chinese descent living in California.
Oh boy.
So basically, they're just out here looking for, if you're out here going against China
Yeah.
in America, you can't do that. Because I mean, if you go to other countries, there's certain things you can and can't say. Like we have different freedoms here. Like
Yeah,
we got,
China, they don't have TikTok, they don't have Facebook.
they
don't
have,
got all that
and they
stuff.
created TikTok. They have TikTok, but it doesn't have the same
The same
content.
nonsense. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very
It's like
educational.
educational.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ha! Oh, America, you dumb.
It's so dumb.
Do you see the TikTok propaganda? Oh my God. Yo, hold on.
Oh, is it as bad as the AI?
On,
Because I'm over the AI.
So NBA playoffs just started, right? Do you guys know the controversy? They're trying to shut down TikTok because of the whole Chinese government
Yes.
stuff.
Being a
During
spy on us and all that. Yeah.
during the NBA playoffs, I saw 3 commercials for TikTok.
Listen,
One's like people saying, I have my small business and I learned how to do this through TikTok, and it'd be a shame if they took it away. I said, what is this? It was like those when we worked at Cox. Pause. When they would certain channels were gonna go away and they would run
Yeah.
the banner.
Yeah.
It was like one of those ads. Like, and it would be a shame if they took away TikTok. I said, yo, this is an app, fam. Why you? How much money on the NBA?
listen.
Oh God.
You know how like when you play like games on your phone, which I don't do often, because one of the reasons why I don't is because of the ads.
Yeah.
But the ads will always be for another game. One day I was playing the game that I play on my phone, and I played like 3 rounds, and each round the ad after it was a TikTok ad like that. It was a video. I'm like, there've never been videos as ads in this game. It's always been like Gardenscapes and Candy Crush. I was like, what the hell?
There is something super deep with this TikTok thing, bro. For that kind of campaign to keep the app, yo,
Like there's other
app
apps.
that's owned by China, and they're like we're concerned about them accessing, and how come theirs is
That's
different?
what I'm saying. All this stuff is connected. The thing with Pras, the China needs certain. Let me not say that. 'Cause
Are
I
we
don't,
political now?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
nervous.
not-
Yo, we gotta talk about farts or something after this because I can't, yo. This is
yeah.
too deep. I feel like I'm Tucker Carlson is one of them hoes.
Yeah, and them getting fired. Like, what is going on? Something's happening.
Something weird, bro. I'm about to be in the house, man. There's aliens coming. I don't know what's
Aliens
happening.
coming. They've been here.
Yo,
So yeah, so Tucker and Don got fired. Did you see the video clip of why they say that Don got fired?
no, I don't like him, so I didn't really care. But what happened?
Damn.
I never cared for that host. He rubbed me the wrong way.
I didn't
Carl-
like-
Don or Carlson?
Don.
Don.
I didn't like him in the beginning when he wasn't being Black Don. When he
I
turned
can't.
into Black Don, I was like, whoa.
Why you? Yeah, nah.
he's-
Why you different people? Nah, man.
So, so I ain't had no
You know what I mean, Darren? He's funny in the lights, you know. Yeah,
He's actually
nah.
gay, so don't do that.
Okay. If you don't say that, people don't know what I did.
I'm just saying, just in case somebody sees it. I didn't want them to think you meant that some type of way.
Nah, he just. I don't like people that flip flop. You know what I'm saying? Where they act a certain way. And,
I think he was more like doing a heavy code switch and then just stopped. So but what happened was the video.
But you can play with noise if you want.
Oh yeah, I could, huh?
Oh, see, Darren, now it's gonna take her 5 minutes. See,
No,
you fill the dead air, Darren.
Okay.
Hey, pause. No, because I recorded it on my phone, so it won't take me long to find it.
I'm sorry.
We fill the dead air with nonsense laughing.
Yeah, I really got nothing.
So apparently he got fired. Him and Tucker Carlson both got fired, and Friday was their last day, but they didn't find out till Monday.
No
Oh, that
final episode.
that thing you sent us makes more sense. The last day on Friday.
You get it? All right. So he's on air. This isn't turning up.
I think your case. Yeah.
So this person is
Just hold it to the mic.
chaos. See, look what you've done, Darren. So,
I told you, let it be.
so basically, this Indian American guy
Push it all the way.
is
Get it.
is on CNN being interviewed by Don Lemon, and he's just saying some stuff that's just very
people
inaccurate.
Say what you said again.
Black people secured their freedoms after the Civil War. It is a historical fact, Don. Just study it. Only after their Second Amendment rights were secured.
They
That's
were
a
not
fact.
secured their freedoms after the Civil War. That is not. You are discounting Reconstruction. You're discounting a whole host of things that happened after the Civil War when it comes to African Americans, including the whole reason that the Civil Rights Movement happened is because black people did not secure their freedoms after the Civil War, and that things turned around. People tried to change the freedoms that were supposed to
And you know
happen
how they
after the
got
Civil
it?
War
They got their
is
Second Amendment
Reconstruction.
rights, and they actually got the NRA played a big role in that. But today, Don,
The NRA did not play a big role.
absolutely,
in
they
that.
trained
That
black Americans
is
how to
a
use
lie.
firearms.
That's a lie. That's not. The
It's
NRA did not play a big role in
This
that.
is just historical fact. But
It's
Don,
not historical fact.
the part that I
Just
find
because you say it's historical
the
fact,
part that
it's
I
not
find
historical fact.
insulting is when you say today black Americans don't have those rights after we have
The
gone
fact
through
that I
the civil
find
rights
insulting
revolution
is
in this
that
country.
You are sitting here telling an African American about the rights and what you find insulting about the way I live, the skin I live in every day.
Here's
And
where you and I
know
have
the
a different
freedoms
point
that
of view.
black and white that black people don't have in this country, and that black people do have.
Well, here's where you and I have a different point of view. I think we should be able to express our views regardless of the color of our skin. We should have this debate
I'm not saying you
without
shouldn't
me
express your
regarding
views,
you as a
but I think
black
it's
man,
insulting that
but
you're
me
sitting
regarding you
here,
as a fellow citizen.
that you're
That's what I
sitting
think we
here,
should see.
whatever ethnicity you are, explaining to me
Whatever ethnicity
about
I'm, I'll
what
tell
it's
you-
like to be black.
Whatever
in America.
ethnicity
I'm
I'll tell
sorry.
you what I am. I'm an Indian American. I'm proud of it. But I think we should have this debate. Black, white, doesn't matter.
I think we should have this
on
debate.
the
but I think
content
you should-
of the
if you're gonna
ideas.
do it, you should do it in an honest way and in a
I
fair
think-
way. And what you're doing is not an honest and fair way. Okay?
With-
But we
with-
appreciate you coming on.
With
Thank
due
you for
respect,
that.
Don, I look forward to
Thank you very
continuing
much.
that
I appreciate
conversation.
it. We'll
Thank
continue
you.
the conversation.
Thank you.
so much.
Can I be honest?
We'll talk about China.
Yes, that's
China again. China. 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 China is listening. I'm so childish. I'm sorry. I'm so, yo, at home, I'd be like, yo, what's wrong with you, man? I'd be so stupid.
Listen, we laughed about the word moose for 5 minutes before I came here. So
Moose?
we were eating ribs, and he was like,
Don't explain it.
and he was like, "Yo, what kind of animal is this?" I'm like, "Moose," and it just the idea of moose ribs
Got
sent
it.
us
Jesus.
That's the title.
moose ribs.
Oh my God.
Can't be China.
So I don't know what the hell they were talking about.
So basically,
These people should be rambling about
Yo,
stuff on
man,
TV.
I gotta
Like, what the
run-
hell are y'all even
so
talking
I
about?
would've-
basically, the other guy was trying to say, I guess he came to support the NRA. That's his goal. 'Cause
Right.
the NRA is part of whatever this thing is, this machine that's going on. I'm telling you,
Yeah, nothing happens without the NRA.
with the NRA, and nothing happens if they don't want it to.
Yeah,
So, what the hell is this noise?
it could be the headphones. I don't know.
Let's do this.
There we go.
Still there?
It's a little ticking now.
Tick, tick.
Tick, 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 tick.
Dun, 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 dun,
Alright,
dun, dun, dun.
Rest in peace, Guru.
So, he was saying basically that when slavery ended with the Civil War, black people got all their rights.
Oh, okay.
And so Donald was like, no, that's not
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
And he's like, yeah, you guys got all your rights, basically, and blah, blah, blah. And so Donald was like, no, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that happened. And then when the civil rights movement happened, it's because black people were losing the little bit of rights we did secure. So that's what that movement was. He's like, no, the NRA helped the black people get rights. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, no, that's not true. That's false.
But you know the problem? Don got too emotional.
He
got too emotional.
He let himself.
Yeah. You know what the
get out of
guy's there to
character.
do. It's like if you invited a KKK guy on your show and you're super left. Like, come on, you bring the guy for the conflict. You can't get emotional, right? You could make your point. You still got to let him finish as a guest. Yeah, Don didn't act professional. That's the point of these shows, Don Lemon. But it's tiring when you have to step out of your own skin and play puppet every day.
Right.
And you're going to act yourself.
That's the thing.
Yeah. You gotta stop doing that shit, man, for money. Like that, this destroys your soul. You just have to sit up there and listen to idiots talk about stuff. Like, man, Don, it's a blessing, bro.
So trying to give the NRA credit for anything that's happened for black folks is like the wildest thing ever.
Well, no, it sounds very NRA.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're the ones who say no, give teachers guns.
Right.
So
That's like saying, oh, the KKK really helped you guys out.
yeah. So why
Because if
would
it wasn't for you, then we'd have nothing to fight for. Like
so,
that's.
so why is anyone even listening to any of that? Yeah, that's so it's like.
So I didn't
guys,
see it live, but apparently that's why he got fired.
Yeah.
To answer the question.
And it sucks for him because again it's his job to sit in front of these people because you
Right.
have to listen to both sides of them. But it's a dumb art. He's gonna come and say it's something dumb, and I'm not gonna want to hear it. And I'm saying, and y'all gonna be mad at me, but it's a hard job. It's a hard job.
You know, it's a hard job, but funny. I know I keep talking about Cameron and Mace and their show.
You love that mess.
Oh, it's so funny. They are so funny. Mace is so funny.
Remember when he was a pastor?
Apparently he's still a pastor. I think
wow.
because
He just got to pay the renewal, the pastor renewal. Yeah, it's on my card. It just updates, you know.
yeah, I mean it's auto pay
it's good on my taxes.
because
I can marry people. It's fine.
it's fine. I mean Darren can do it. I
I
can
can
do
do
it
it too, girl.
because the one episode we just watched, Cameron has something to Patrick Beverly. Patrick Beverly replied. Cameron was trying to be diplomatic. You know, their dirty mop is way worse than ours.
Of course.
Yeah. So you know, he was trying to be like, you know, I am a fan of yours, blah, blah, blah. Mace came out of the way. He's like, fuck all that. He's like, I'll choke you out. He's going to say, I'll choke you. I'm trying to be holy. I'll choke
About Patrick Beverly?
Yo.
Yo. These guys, man.
So they had one episode where they brought the old NBA player Jason Williams on.
I saw that.
Did you watch the whole thing?
No, I'm not going to watch. I can't watch the whole thing of that, Jen.
Yeah.
You know I can't watch that.
Listen. So the Jason Williams one was a lot because he just was all over the place, and I think he had been drinking. So I wasn't watching it. I tapped out, but it was just still on the TV. So I'm like on my phone playing, and it's just playing and playing. So they let him talk for like an hour, and then after he left, they came back, and they were like, all right, well, people are going to want to know what you guys think of that interview. So they gave a very honest review of, and it was necessary, I think, because she's right. Everybody's going to want to know, and people are going to go on their social media like, oh, did you say something? So if you're going to say it, just say it right on the same episode.
No, I get it, but what were they expecting when they brought him on?
Nobody expected what this man did.
So have you seen Jason Williams in any interviews before that?
No.
For anybody who doesn't know, Jason Williams, was it while he was an NBA player or just after he retired?
I think wild, they said.
ended up shooting his limo driver by accident, and then tried to cover it up.
He killed him.
He killed him.
The man died.
He killed him.
He went to jail for 5 years.
So
Yeah.
So I
this
heard,
whole interview was wild.
So I heard him in an interview not too long after he got out, and I said, "There's something not right with this guy."
Yeah.
Yeah. So they brought him on there knowing they won't get messed, man. That's why I don't like that kind of stuff.
Nah, but you expect him, because he comes on saying he wants to tell his side. You expect him to talk, but like
it don't just because somebody. Not everybody need to talk. There was somebody recently who remember that whole Britney Spears stuff?
Yeah.
She's cuckoo. They gave her all the stuff back. She's cuckoo. Sometimes you gotta just leave people alone because they're not okay. That man is not okay.
It's not okay.
No.
And that's why, it was like, all right, we got to address this because we can't act like we didn't notice that wasn't okay. That's not what we wanted him to come over here and do. That was not.
But they're pissing off a lot of players. I mean, I know a lot of people still rock with them, but
yeah.
But is that the point of their show?
They're pissing off people who don't watch the show. You know how that happens?
Oh, you got to get the context.
Right. Like if you're not a Cameron fan.
Nah, they sounded kind of disrespectful when they was talking about some people.
I feel like they're being dishonest.
You said what?
I feel like they're being honest.
And honesty cannot be disrespectful?
It can be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they're being disrespectful?
No. If you're pissed off because you don't like my honest opinion, then...
Was it disrespectful? See, get it? No. See?
It's one of those things where it's like tomato. It depends on who you ask.
The person it's about. Uh-huh.
Like they talked about the Charles Barkley soap thing.
That's funny because Charles Barkley's crazy.
And so Charles Barkley said he almost lost a bar of soap in his butt.
Hotel soap. He said it's too small.
And so everyone's got that same face when you hear that. Like, first of all, Charles, why are you using the hotel soap?
But he said something absolutely bonkers, which is gonna garner all that. Even on TNT, because they played the clip on TNT, and they all laughed. Shaq, Kenny,
even
they
when
made
he
fun
said
of
it,
him. Yeah.
whoever was next to him, was it Ernie?
Ernie, don't be disrespectful.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Ernie was like, even he said something in the moment, like, whoa.
Yeah, he's like, whoa, big fella. Whoa, big fella, slow down.
Right. So now.
Ben's really good at impressions.
Things I learned about my friends doing this podcast. So if you decide to give your honest reaction to this man saying he's like, you like 6'6", 300 pounds.
That wasn't disrespectful. Because everybody went in on Barkley. You talking about He said, that's why I bring my own soap. It's big enough. I said, yo, what? He's talking crazy.
He called him a soap plug.
Yeah, that was funny.
See what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's honest.
So people act wild and they just get their honest opinion.
And they get their honest opinion.
Okay.
And so if my honest opinion is pointing out the fact that you said something wild or you did something wild, you can't get mad at me. Like the Pat Beverly thing. Mm-hmm. He was like, Pat Beverly said he don't have sex before games because he needs to be fresh for the games. And Cameron was like, well, you're a defensive player. Like, you get 6 points and 3 rebounds. You get single. So just get some ass.
Nah, that's disrespectful. See, that's the difference. Because, see, Jen, it's not the same.
Single is, how is it disrespectful? Is it not single?
Energy level. Got nothing to do with points. Rodman, how many points Rodman got?
Right, but that's what he said. He said, we're not expecting you to put points up, but you're a defensive specialist, so you can still get some
energy. That's disrespectful. It's like, yo, you don't do enough to be able to say you don't get at. That's what Cam's saying. You got to peel the hood layer back. Fam, you ain't productive enough to be saying, oh, I don't need to bust a nut before a game. Yo, get the nut out, fam, because you ain't that productive. That's what he's saying. Disrespect.
He said, go ahead and get yourself a nut because either way, you're still going to do the same kind of production.
Yeah, it don't matter. That's what he's saying.
It don't matter. But does it matter, though?
Yeah, yo, he's an NBA player. He trains very hard. It's a hard job.
Of course, it's a very hard job.
And Cam, as much as he say he hooped, Cam, you and Mace got kicked out of college. Don't talk to these professional dudes like they ain't nice. They being disrespectful.
And so, that's why when he came back with it, because, he's like, I didn't mean to offend. And he ran down his stats. He's like, I'm a fan. I know you did this.
See, then they got a dirty mop.
So then he's like, I have all these, all this respect for you. He knows all this stuff about him. And that's when Mace went off the handle.
Yeah, because he's like, why are you trying to clean it up? Keep it in a buck. See? Disrespect.
Because if you
stand on your square.
Because he's like, yo, you're married. If your wife is upset that you're not having sex with her, go ahead and have sex with her. Don't deprive your marriage because of this, because you're still going to be a professional NBA player.
Me doing this brought us millions and millions of dollars. I'm going to keep doing it. Mind your business, Cameron, with your little show.
that's how
That's
Pat.
it.
That's what Pat should have
Yeah.
said, but he didn't.
Yeah.
And he like went on his own weird rant, and then he got a response. So
God.
what I'm saying is, they say what they just honestly feel.
I like it, but it's dangerous, man.
It's very dangerous.
Yeah, because it's So that's like the line, right? Because everybody got the mic. Everybody.
Because
got
some people feel
cameras.
like we do that, and we're not trying to be rude in any kind of way.
I am.
Oh.
I am. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I am. Some of it is just, but a lot of it.
Oh man, it's that middle-aged time of the day. I gotta pee, but I want to stay for this.
Oh dang! I'll just wrap it. But like, it's like nowadays the employee is more important than the job, right?
Yeah.
Like people are quitting left and right. So it's in the media. You don't have anybody to report to. Cameron and Mace can say whatever they want without any retribution or any impact from somebody that pays them.
Yeah, yeah.
But the problem with that is you think this freedom allows you to be creative and make your money, but you're now causing issues for somebody in another field, right? Because now you're talking in a way that would have couldn't happen through ESPN, couldn't happen through ABC or whatever. You kind of protected. There's respect a little bit. Now it's like, oh, because we from the same place, kind of. I could talk to you crazy. Yeah. But are they gonna say stuff like that about Taylor Swift? You know what I'm saying? Like it's, I don't know.
Yeah, no,
it's a weird thing. We get money off of it, and people say, yeah, they just da da da. But if we do it in, we like disrespect each other. In
Yeah, then it's not necessary.
Yeah, and it's an old man thing to say. I get it. But I don't know. I like it, but it's like you kind of like stepping over the line for the content. Like, there's other ways, you know.
I get it.
I don't know. What's up, Darren? I'm tired.
I'm very tired.
What time's your flight, man?
We leave here at 6:30 to get to Boston.
A.M.
Yeah, so
Thank you for having us.
we gotta leave. Well, really, we gotta leave here by 5:30 to get to my dad, so he can give us a ride to the train, so we can take the train up to Boston, so we can take the subway up to the airport, and then hop on the plane for 10.
Because y'all taking the subway to...
Yeah,
Wow. Oof, man.
planes, trains, and automobiles.
Automobiles. And is
Says
it
the
a
guy who
direct flight
took a
to Vegas?
seaplane.
I believe it is direct flight.
It
to
better be all
Vegas.
that hop, skipping, and jumping.
Yeah,
there.
6 hours. So
Damn.
I'll see him on the plane. I'll disturb everybody's silence with
You
my
a little
snoring.
Eddie, dogs?
Oh,
For the you don't got none?
I would never take an edible on a plane.
I did was a little trip. We got the dosage got to be going right.
I would never, because exactly, you gotta get that right.
Yeah, I was tripping one
So
time.
the good thing about me is I don't need. I just pass out.
You can sleep like that?
Oh man, can I?
Tell him about the barbershop.
There we go.
What happened?
Perfect segue. Bim,
Why-
do you still go to the barber?
Well, for what?
Okay, so Bim doesn't.
For
Bim
what?
doesn't
So they gonna
do
charge
it.
me $30 to
He's
touch
a-
up my facial hair?
He's a do-it-yourself. I still go. I suck with doing my lineups, so whatever. So recently,
That's the reason.
thanks, Jen. Recently, Kai, of all of us in the house, he's the only one, him and Celeste, that don't have locks. And Kai is very adamant that he have his hair short.
Oh, okay.
So he has tasked his godfather, Dennis, shout out to Dennis, he wants to get a haircut like Uncle Dennis. So Dennis takes him to a barber. He goes. It was recently my turn to take him, and I went to the barber that he goes to because that's what he's used to. And so I met the guy, real cool guy. The place is a lot closer than my barber, which is like 25 minutes away. And the whole booking is a lot. He's like, my barber, I gotta text him, wait for a response. Da, da, da. This one, you get an app. You see the
there's an
schedule. Yeah, you get a schedule.
What?
A schedule right there. Choose your time, book it. Bang, bang, bang.
Wow.
So much better. Then, hey, you free? Blah, blah.
Let me get
Yeah,
back to
let
you.
me get back to you. Oh, can you come now? 'Cause yeah.
I'm literally on the toilet.
I'm also 25 minutes away. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna try this new guy. Now I know there's man law.
Yeah, I was gonna say you are a
don't-
risky boy.
You don't cheat on your barber.
Hey.
Right. And I was telling Franchise and Jen, shout out to Franchise, that the barber that I use now is kind of one I fell into. I used, you remember Chris?
Yeah, I saw Chris recently. Yeah.
That's who I used to go to. But he disappeared for like a good amount of time.
Yeah.
And I picked up this other guy that was in the same shop. So he's kind of just been my barber. So now I'm like, okay, this guy's closer. He seems nice with it. Blah blah. Okay, let me go. I booked my appointment. Cool. It was It was last Saturday. And for whatever reason, Bim, I was exhausted that Saturday. So you go to a barber. It's like almost like a first date where you're trying to see if it's a good fit.
Right. He's looking at it. Hey, tell me if it's okay. Is this good?
Exactly
Excuse
that.
me, just-
Is this that? So how do you usually like it?
Oh, it's so important that first meeting.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
All the pressure is on him. I need to be satisfied as a customer. This time, though, I was not a great client. So I get in the seat and, sleep apnea Darren. When I am sleepy, when I get to like knockout point, it happens very quick. It's very like out, up.
Oh God.
Right. So I didn't recognize I was that tired until I'm sitting in the seat talking a little bit, and then he stops because he's doing this thing, and I kind of blank out for a second, and I come back, and he's on the other side of me now. Right. He was on my left side. Something happened, and now he's on my right side. I don't know how much time has passed. I just recognize like, oh no.
It's
like,
so
okay.
scary when I was like, yo, was I snoring?
Yo, exactly.
Oh
Because when you wake back up and you're like, oh no, I fell asleep. Did I snore?
Was I drooling a little bit?
Did I drool?
Oh no, what time
Did he
is it?
notice? Was it just 1 second? Was it 5 minutes? Like, okay. I'm glad you recognize it. So I tell myself like, oh, I had to be just for a second. Just whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. Wake up, cool. Bim, not only did I pass out again, when I awoke to feeling this. I don't know nobody could hear that. I apparently fell asleep and was like leaning forward, and this poor gentleman had to hold my head back up, put me back into my spot, and I woke up like, oh my bad, I'm sleepy, like a child that's been drinking hot warm milk or something, right?
And he told the story on the radio one day.
So now I'm like, okay, first experience with this guy. Then he's doing my beard. He has like a fancy chair, so he puts the chair back, puts the headset back. Been my out. Completely,
you reclining me?
Completely. Oh God. Jen said, "Oh, so you mean you took a good nap afterwards?" I said, "No, I didn't have to. I took my nap there."
I was nervous about him having to drive home, but he's rested now.
35 minute nap. Yeah. So now I'm embarrassed. Man. I tipped this guy $20 extra because.
Please don't talk bad about me.
What if he's on a podcast and he's talking about you?
On the Barbara cast.
I deserve everything this gentleman is saying about me. Oh, real cool guy too. He has locks. He has his locks for like a year, so we kind of talking about lock stuff, and then. Yeah, so I don't know that I could show my face back at that point.
Go back.
I want to go back
because...
because...
to know that you weren't on drugs, man. Yeah, because you're like, yo, that dude was on some heavy. Is that us?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Is that...
I think maybe you're stepping on it.
No, it can't be.
Do we need the headphones
As he's untangling himself going, no.
Yeah, we don't need the headphones. Yeah.
Right, well, now you're the one that can hear.
Yeah, let's just unplug that.
Splitter. Yeah.
Yeah, we good. I don't need the volumes.
I mean, you can use it, but
Oh, yeah.
you just plug it the way you normally do. So yeah,
So yes,
I'm with Bim. He needs to know that you're okay.
Yeah.
He's probably like, did he get home?
Yeah, and did he do a good job?
Oh yeah, he did a great job.
Go back, my friend. Go back.
Did a fantastic
Get on
Say,
that
hey,
app.
Sleepy D in the house.
Now you got a
Sleepy
nickname.
Brown.
Now he knows exactly who you are, and that gives you a leverage.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Then you in now.
You want me to get you a blanket this time?
No, seriously, is there somewhere I can take a nap? I'm very tired.
Oh man, I don't know what it was. Just
Did you coach that day too?
I did coach soccer that morning. I woke up. I just like go to bed and I wake up. Go to bed late and I wake up early. So that's.
What time you gonna sleep, though?
Who knows? I go to sleep late for no good reason a lot of times.
I was gonna say because you ain't like
none. It's not like I'm out here partying. It's really just down here looking at porn and shit.
my man.
Wow.
My man.
I had a note from.
Yo, where you got that candy, Kai?
So all right, you want to do just next?
Oh shit!
Sing the song.
Oh,
Sit back of the snacks. Don't you love a snack unless you're whack.
Just that.
So
Brought to you by
today,
Jensen.
and nobody has a peanut allergy, right? We do
No,
Reese's.
God,
Egg?
no.
Where
Oh, okay, he's like, I stopped at the milk thing. That's about it.
Yeah. No, anything more, just take me out.
You and Naeem jumped together.
Oh, why won't Naeem?
No, I'm talking about not. Being
Oh, you're
recognized.
stupid.
So, JK, that was just a joke. Because you know the internet's wild. Somebody will take one little clip and then be like, "She said."
Yo.
Yeah, that's not that.
Yo, can you believe that?
Right.
Yes,
so,
I said it.
That's not what I meant though. Like,
Jen,
listen to the whole thing.
Bim lives for it.
Yeah,
I
like
mean?
what's up, Bill?
So that's what I'm saying. Like the Cam thing is like that. Like you didn't listen to the whole thing, so you're mad about nothing.
Yeah, I get it.
Anywho, so I was on the interweb today and I saw a picture of a new Reese's 2 Reese's creamy and Reese's crunchy. So it's, I guess the peanut butter is like, got nuts in the crunchy one, or creamy, like creamy peanut butter.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I'm gonna look for the crunchy one today. That would be a good snack. Plus, I want to try it. I like crunchy, whatever. So I go to Walmart. I went there for something else anyway. I did not realize there were so many different types of Reese's on this planet.
That's one of my favorites.
Oh, you've already tasted it.
I've had it several times. That is top 5 snack for me.
Wow.
Frozen, yes.
I just took it out the fridge. That's why I left.
Oh,
I put it in the fridge when I got here. That's why I was like, perfect time to do the Gen snack because it's still cold.
I saw the bag. That's why I was like, hey.
Because see, snackers know you got to put this in the fridge first.
Oh my God.
I showed up to Darius. I'm like, this is too warm. I'm not gonna eat it like that.
You may not enjoy it because of your chocolate thing. Weird. But hey.
So I went looking for the Reese's Crunchy. They had like 37 different types of Reese's. And they didn't have the crunchy. They even had the creamy. They just did not have the crunchy. So then I stumbled upon this Reese's Take 5. And I read it. It says pretzels, caramel, peanut butter, peanuts, and chocolate bar. And I said, that's fun.
Came out years ago. I'm surprised you never saw it. Never in that. I've never seen that size pack before, but it's usually in the sleeve.
I probably seen it and just was always intimidated by that. Because I was intimidated even today, but I'm like, I got to come with something.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm pretty sure Bim likes Reese's.
That's a snack where if I have 2 of the pieces, I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get the salty, the crunchy, the da-da-da-da. Yeah, it's very good.
So.
I mean, well, let's see how it tastes, Darren.
Because I've never had this. But then they also had this Reese's Big Cup.
That's intimidating.
Which,
that's rather big.
not only is it a big cup, inside of the peanut butter is Reese's Puffs cereal.
Yo, what, dogs?
So.
Yo, what?
I should have brought a knife because I'm like, I'm not buying 3 of these because we're not going to like this.
How much weed do you think they smoke at that factory?
They got a lot.
Are you kidding me? Yo,
at
cereal department. Yo, come down here real quick. We got
Go,
an idea. We got
Bring the box with you. Bring the box with you. Come on, no,
Put some in your hand. It's fine.
This is Here, put that in here. Go ahead, come on.
And I love the Reese's cereal, but that just seems insane.
Yeah.
Are we opening this?
You can eat that one.
I don't really like Reese's. Oh.
Don't you waste my candy.
No, I was gonna eat it. I'll eat it.
No, you can eat this one.
Okay.
This is new for
I'll
you too.
trudge through it, but okay.
So let's do the Reese's Take 5.
Yes.
Did you take one, Bim?
Let's do it.
Pretzels, caramel, peanut butter. Peanut butter.
Cheers, hoes.
Cheers.
Peanut and chocolate.
That's fun.
butter.
Right?
I
It's
don't
an
like.
experience.
I don't like the shape.
It's a little turd-like.
It's like a Flips peanut butter.
With a little bit more going on.
If you took a Flips, a Twix, and a Reese's.
It's alright. Not my favorite, but okay. It's a little too chocolatey for me.
But, oh, I love these. Because when you talk about all the textures, the caramel, the chocolate, the pretzel, the salty.
Sweet, salty. Crunch, smooth.
I need all those factors. That's why it's a top snack for me.
But I can see how 1 or 2 could do it.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's it. Thank you, Jen.
No problem. But there's so many types of Reese's. It's really
I know,
crazy.
Mike.
We good with this? Are we good with this? We spoke. You got something?
No, go ahead.
You sure?
He's laughing at you.
Why?
Just see what you're
I do.
Jen, you turned your mic off and said mad words.
He was laughing at you because it looked like you had some up your sleeve.
We spoke with Franchise on Monday. Jen and I visited the radio, and
Superstars.
we were talking about how I, having my 5th child, and
Hallelujah.
little girl, and getting back into dad shape.
Darren, keep talking.
You all right?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Just
dear
keep
God.
talking. Let me get that.
What's happening?
Please, where am I getting? Which one?
Oh dear. So you know, for those that know, I have 4 children: 19, 16, 6, and 4.
I thought you were saying a year for a second.
And so now I got to get back into that mode of, being dadhood, especially now it's a little girl. It's different from my boys. And so we had the funny conversation of, doing projects, because dads do projects and stuff, and they do dadisms, right? And so we were like, okay, you're a dad now. Like, so what does it take? What do you got to, what are those? We spoke about this, but
Jen, if you don't turn that mic back on.
Sorry.
What is the criteria to being dad? And Dennis, shout out to Dennis, he was like, yo, now that I'm joining the group of dads, I should be able to partake in dad things, which prompted the conversation of, okay, come on, what's the prerequisites to be part of the dadhood, right?
Because anyone can make a child, but not everyone's a dad.
Oof.
Hallelujah.
All right. So, take it, we have a group like the Council of Dads.
I love that.
Right?
I love it. The Council of Dads.
What is the prerequisites to be a member of the Council of Dads? And also, what's the prerequisite to be like the senior tier, the one who's approving the new members? What? Okay.
It's almost like rankings.
Yes, because yes, like Jen said, everybody could be a dad. You could make a child,
Oof.
but the special one's gonna be a dad.
Oof.
Okay, so I was speaking to the wife about it after we spent to the radio, and we got really deep into the prerequisites.
Okay.
And it was so good. So I figure Bim wasn't with us on Monday. We got to bring Bim into the fold because Bim is a dad. And so I think first we said, how long should you be a dad for?
So the number was thrown out was 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I agreed with it.
Yeah,
Now-
the kid has to be alive enough to piss you off. So, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, because you
That's
love
really
them
good.
for a long
That's
time
good.
automatically.
That's good.
But when they start walking and just
Touching
fixing
stuff.
words that are disrespectful, oh yeah.
Okay. So that's to be a member. Now, what is? I feel like the top tier, the tier up here. I feel like you have to have like 3 or more children.
Okay.
I don't know if that's. I know. I feel like I'm putting myself there.
Yeah, because it's the quantity. Yeah, you know what? I think you after a certain amount of children, you enter a different tier.
Or maybe if you have 2 kids and they are like over 7 years old.
So the total number of years of children.
That's good.
It's good.
So total number of years of your children has to be 15 or more. So
But if you got 3 kids under 5,
so you ain't there yet.
but that's a lot of
But-
experience.
Yeah, so you're still in the
You're
dad
still
council.
in there, but
Yeah,
not,
you're not making
So-
decisions.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Your seniority in child years.
Yeah.
There you go.
But if you got like a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old, then you've been through some
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
I like
Darren,
it.
you got
I
mad
like
years.
it.
You the
Oh,
you're
man.
the Gandalf.
Oh, so so in thinking about this, the 2 people who I have as the senior members are me and Yemi.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
because I think we both.
Yeah.
Yemi has 5, and I'm working on my 5th too.
Definitely the senior members. Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So okay, cool. So also with franchise, we said gotta be able to tell a dad joke.
got to.
Got to, and it doesn't have to be like ha 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 ha.
Nope.
It just has to be one that embarrasses your child.
Yeah, that's it.
Your child has to moan and groan a little bit when they hear you say.
Somebody has to roll their eyes when you say it. Somebody has to,
Somebody has
roll
to sigh and
their
roll their
eyes.
eyes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Absolutely.
Bim, do you have any?
Oh man. Take on a renovation you've never done before.
Ha!
You have
Yes.
to have never have done it before.
You have no
Yes.
business doing
Yes.
this.
Yes.
But you have the confidence.
And then within that, there's a risk level. Like electrical will be a high risk level. Roofing is up there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Painting, nah, not so much.
Okay. 'Cause
You're gonna demo the entire bathroom and do it again and rebuild it yourself? Hey, that's top tier.
That's top tier.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Also, I'm going to add, when you finish a project, a member or members of the top tier has to come and approve.
Have to.
They have to approve.
And we've adjusted recently to include video chat as a
Yes.
as an option.
As a medium,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay. Jen, are you taking notes?
Mm-hmm.
Jen's taking minutes.
Somebody got to. This is important.
Franchise gave a really good one. You have to have dropped your child at least once.
Oh yeah. I thought about it the other day when Dylan. He had a nice little nugget
man.
on his head.
Oh, boy. Yes.
I felt so. I was like, take me to jail, man.
Yes. Yes. I was just telling them I've dropped all my children except for one of them.
I said he got a 75% average.
Which one hadn't you dropped?
Kai.
The last one.
It's still early.
Oh no, wait, I'm sorry, not Kai. Celeste. Number
No
2.
way, really?
Yeah, Celeste was. I never dropped Celeste somehow. Alexis, oof. Alexis like it was yesterday. Carter, oof. Kai, oof. I'm hoping not to drop this one. It's like a pattern.
Yo, why do we
Nah,
drop?
bop, bop.
We play too much. That's
We
why.
do. We do. We do.
Yo, oh my
That's
god.
true, because dads be doing that. Wee!
All of that shit.
Hey man, they like it. They
And
like
then
it.
Dylan went like this. He was standing on something. We was in the shoe store. And we was playing around, and he went like this, but I had turned to talk to somebody right at that moment.
Oh.
And he just in slow motion.
Oh!
He was like 2 years old.
My son. Okay. Shh.
Oh my god!
I'm like, please don't call the cops.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let me see. It's okay.
Oh god.
You made your kid faithful. That's
And then with that, our slogan. I think we came up with the slogan
yeah.
too. Don't tell your mom.
Yes. Oh god. Oh man.
So yes, I really want
love
to
this.
somehow figure this out and make like a.
Well, give me the shorts right now. Don't tell your mom. That's one right there.
Yes.
And that's
Dad
funny.
counsel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't tell your mother for sure. You didn't even talk about having tools.
Oh yeah.
gotta own
yes.
No, now I don't know about these new guys nowadays.
There's levels.
So, yeah, because
There's levels.
they have to form their own
Yes.
tier. We
Yes.
can't include the guys that don't know how to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning that that's the thing now.
Well, since one of the prerequisites is you have to take on some type of reno.
Right.
You have to have.
So
some
if
type
you're
of
not
tools.
gonna take on a reno, then you're not gonna have tools. So you're already not in the dad council.
Yeah. And we'll include dads that can cook. That well, you're definitely
Okay,
included.
that could be
yeah.
the-
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
you
you
have to
can-
have a meal. You have to have a signature dad meal.
Or you have to be the primary cook in the home, which is
Ooh,
weird for
that's-
guys. But
yeah.
if you got your job, you hate taking care of the kids. Fellas, we gotta wear our, because a lot of dudes be chefing it. And you holding down the kitchen, that's a tier.
Okay.
Like Tosin,
Okay.
you see how Tosin throw
Yeah,
that?
yeah. No, you're absolutely
That's
right.
come on, man.
You're
It's
absolutely
a
correct.
new entry. I'm gonna say it, but that's
so
something.
so is it you have to do a reno or be the cook of the house?
Yeah, if you're not handy with like rental and stuff, we can
You'll
talk
t-
about
we'll-
it.
we'll
We
take
can talk
us-
about it.
okay.
But we'll take a highly skilled home chef as
Okay.
as that.
As a sub.
Yeah.
Okay.
This dude's been holding it down in the kitchen.
No, you're right.
Nobody want to talk about it.
Right.
But I see y'all.
Because it's the other way. There's dudes that can't do anything in the kitchen.
Right.
But hey, they could put up a fixture. They
Right.
can put up a lamp.
Right. And we have to make sure we look at the dudes who do stuff because there's some that can't do neither.
It's
Can't do neither.
It's
And
a-
don't put it down
yeah.
on a lady.
we,
Well,
each
that's a whole different problem.
each one will review each applicant with a very.
So you have to
fine-tooth comb.
score like an 85 or better.
Yes.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So you don't gotta have all of them, but you gotta have.
But you have
Yeah.
It gotta be
yes.
solid B plus.
You can't be a bozo. When there's a conversation happening, you got to be able to relate in a way. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was something that was really hard, really frustrating in one of those realms. If you can't relate to none of you, a bozo, don't be over here.
bozo.
Yo. You can't.
Because if you don't do one of those two, then you gotta be at work at least 60 hours a week.
At least.
We'll also take grilling, being able to.
Oh,
grill.
of course, grilling.
Yes.
If you're, oh man.
Yes, we'll take that. We'll
Well,
take
we
that
must
in consideration.
sample the something fast,
Yes,
please.
Yes, yes. I feel like every so often we gotta test it. Be like, give me a dad phrase.
Go right
Hey,
now.
right now, come on. You gotta be ready for these things.
Oh, this
John.
is good. Oh, I like
Yeah.
that.
So I really want to foster this.
That the
and
T-shirt, please.
Don't tell your mom.
Please, please,
Don't say
please.
Emily, yeah.
Give me 2 of them.
One in black, one in white.
Yeah, seriously.
I also need a hat.
yeah.
Ooh, that'd be great in a hat.
DTM. We'll figure it out.
DTM.
Yeah. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
Come on. Oof. I like that.
So yeah.
Good job, Darren.
Dad counselor.
Only good dads think of stuff like that.
Or repeat offenders.
Yo, okay. Pause. Do you see the way she stopped and looked at me?
Yeah.
She said, or. She kind of gave me like the principal at Abbott Elementary vibes.
Yep.
I love her. She just came to the Wilbur.
She's so funny.
Incredible.
So speaking of dad stuff and grilling and such, we didn't record last week, but there was something I wanted to talk about, and it's the fact that I don't know why men just refuse to read instructions.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. Are you asking me? You tell me.
What were y'all looking at?
One of the dad
Oh,
stuff.
why reading instructions?
I
Okay,
could figure it out.
that's crazy. So we
Oh,
were.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were
As
looking.
long as you see the picture on the front.
That's all you need. So, we were looking for a new grill, and so I've learned from Darling because online shops. I don't. When you're gonna buy something, look at the reviews. You can learn a lot, and it's kept me from buying some questionable things. Look where it's coming from, such and such. So I'm looking at these grills, and this one grill looked really good, was a good price, and I'm looking at the reviews, and people are like, "Oh, it rusted, this and that." And so this one guy, he was like, I went to peel the sticker off of it, and the paint came off, blah, blah. So he's got pictures, brand new grill, the paint's all peeled, and it's all crazy looking, whatever. I'm like, damn, that sucks. Cool, we didn't buy that grill. Bought a different grill, put it together. He's putting it together without looking at the instructions. We're a good team. I'll read the instructions as you're going along, and if you're cool, you're cool. If there's something where I'm like, oh, wait, they said, then we'll go from there, right? So he's doing it. I'm just reading along. After everything's done, you're supposed to turn the fire on and let it do that thing, burn all the chemicals off. So I'm like, all right, I'll do this part because clearly you're not interested in this part. And so I'm reading instructions. I light the grill, this, that. And right there it says, don't take the label off until the grill is warm.
Yeah. Oh, so the guy who made the... Yeah.
He didn't crack the book open.
No, why would we do that?
So-
You know how many times I was doing something, I was like, hey, this is weird. I look and think, oh.
It's upside down.
5 steps ago. Yeah. I shouldn't have done that.
Upside down.
Yeah, because
huh?
like on the first page it said don't tighten the bolts all the way unless it says to. So he's got his drill. I'm like, they said don't. And so he tightened one, and then we got to the point where he's
Yeah.
But thankfully he didn't tighten them all.
It's a thing, man.
So that's fine. But if you did that and you peeled the sticker off and you peeled the paint off, that's not their grill's
their
fault.
fault.
So you can't be in the reviews giving them bad reviews, making people not buy the grill because your goofy ass didn't read.
I love when people from the product jump in and will reply
Oh, yeah.
and say, actually, in the instructions, per the instructions, if you da-da-da-da-da.
They couldn't give me that job. I'd be petty as hell.
Ooh, wait, spice.
I'll take a picture of that. I'll ask, excuse me, did you say you peeled it off right when you took it out the box? So before you put the grill together, so it wasn't warm? Oh, that's crazy. That's wild.
Jen has a picture of her finger pointing to the...
I'll put on some fancy gloves, like some sparkly Michael Jackson gloves, just so you can see.
I'll be big mad.
Yeah. So that was what I was.
Then I cuss it. I'm like, that's stupid. Why do I have to turn around and take a stupid stick? Can't you just put a sticker that just comes off? My kids got stuff to take the stick right off. This stupid girl, you got to put God, return the thing. Return it. Take the girl back.
Stupid.
Why is there even a sticker on it? I already bought it.
Right. Exactly.
Which,
Oh, God.
what else we got? Darren's going to Vegas. That's exciting.
I wish I could join you guys.
Me too. It's gonna be the 4Ds out there.
Whoa.
Me, Derek, Dennis, and Dean.
Oh wow.
4Ds.
I expect a story or two.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there will be.
Okay.
We're going to Top Golf.
I went
good
to Top
times.
Golf before.
It's expensive, but just have fun.
Oh, I'm not paying for anything. Apparently, it's being paid for already.
Oh, everybody's going to Top Golf.
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
I'm not-
Oh, so
Oh,
you
that's
got
a
a
big
section.
Yes.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, okay, good. I think that's the best way to enjoy Top Golf.
Weren't they
Doing like a package.
Weren't they opening one here in Cranston or
Yeah,
something?
I said it should be April, May, or August, September. You should be able to.
You just
I'm
say
sorry.
months.
November it should be open.
Never wearing.
That's another dad thing. We'll get you there. It's not going to be the exact science, but yeah.
You just
Then you.
there you go.
Yeah, right there. Dad, you sure you know how to do that?
Yeah.
There was something that we kind of touched upon, but not really after one of the pods we recorded about people having jobs, whether or not you're supposed to love your job.
Oh yeah.
Or what's the level, you know. I'm with Bim. I'll let Bim speak for himself. When people say I took this thing that I love and I turned it into my job, I cringe.
Right.
Why would I want to take the thing that I do for fun and now make it work?
Right.
Because once you make it work, it's not fun anymore.
Right.
And then what do you do when you're done working for fun?
Right.
Work should just be something you do that you kind of have to like motivate yourself to do it. So that when you know what I mean? Because then I need to have, it's kind of like having sunshine with no rain.
And there's few examples where that works. Like when I watch Charles Barkley, Shaq, and all of them
Yeah.
together, I'm like, wow, they get to do that for work.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But I was thinking about DJing when we were like doing the heavy and trying to figure it out. And I said, in order for me to do this to make income to replace a job, I'm going to have to do it in a way that I'll end up hating it.
Yes.
And I'm not willing to trade hating this to make it a job. So I'd rather have a just job and then do this at my leisure
For fun.
Because whatever your job is, you're gonna have to work.
Yeah, they're going to have to be unhappy with
Some
stuff.
aspect of it.
I don't know. I kind of disagree. I don't know
Only
about
or just in certain instances.
in I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm not clear because I'm just hearing this for the first time. But I'm thinking of at a point in time I loved my job,
No, I'm not saying you can't love your job.
but I loved what I did.
Yes.
And I loved actually. I'm not gonna say like I loved getting up and going to work, but while I was there, it was like, oh, this is great. I'm doing
Yes.
what I love to do. I wouldn't say fun, but it was to the point where like time would just like
Definitely. I mean, I worked at Expressions, so
Yeah.
I loved my job.
Yeah.
I very much enjoyed all aspects when I worked in the store. When I was a buyer, we got to go look at new shoes and stuff. I enjoyed my job, but I didn't start working there because I like sneakers. Right.
Okay.
So if you love sneakers and then you work at a sneaker store, you end up hating sneakers.
Yeah.
got it. Oh, okay. Okay.
In some instances, now there's the few where people are blessed, where like they love their job, the job doesn't sully it at all,
Yeah.
and it's cool all the way
Yeah.
through.
Like I wouldn't want to turn something that started out as a hobby into my job.
I mean, well, I kind of did. I mean, I was dabbling with computers for a while, and I just kind of fell into it, and now it's something that I.
It happens to work in that regard, like
Because that's
This
there's
was very
so
much-
many
It's a
realms
built-in
where,
job.
where it can, yeah.
But if you're somebody who likes to podcast, if we made this our job,
Yeah.
Oh, I
then,
hate
then we'd probably.
Well, that's why we don't grow, because
because the work part.
Yeah.
man, I say it every time. I had a good. Anyway, I won't say that part, but like influencers nowadays, right?
That's what I was thinking of when I first had the thought.
Whoa, man! I was telling the wife. Actually, no, Crystal was in town. I was telling her if I really cared about money, like really cared about it. Like I know people don't say, "Oh, we need." Yeah, of course we need it, but you only need a certain amount to live, and it's not a lot when you really think about it. But if I cared about it the way some of these greedy people do, I would make so much money.
Yeah.
Because the influencer gang, when I learned what they're really making for the simplest thing,
The dumbest thing.
a company switched their advertising strategy. They took the millions out of commercials and they're just giving it
Props
to
the
people.
Yeah.
Oh my
Push my
god!
product.
Because
Push my product.
we say it all the time. Like even if we were, I mean, we do Gen Snacks.
Yeah.
If-
Oh yeah.
Somebody could easily be
Easily.
like, "Hey, I'll pay you X amount of dollars.
Easily.
Can you do?"
But you got to do this every day,
and you can't
for
joke
a
about
month.
it. And if you
Yeah.
don't like it, you can't say you don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd be
Nah,
like,
and
oh,
it's
this
like,
is-
well, we like being honest about what we're tasting,
Right.
and we like tasting things that we like.
Right.
And how many people are that confident in their product? Not a lot. So I
And then
mean,
when you are honest about it, and then it's well, they're rude. Now you've taken away my ability to have
Yeah.
fun with what you know what I mean. So once you take something that you're already doing and you put work into it, it's very tricky.
yeah.
Like even professional athletes, they love playing basketball, they love playing football, but when you got to do that,
Andrew Luck. The man quit after only a couple years as a starting quarterback for the Colts because it became not fun anymore. The fans are booing me. I'm trying. My back is broken, literally, and I'm
Back you out of me.
trying. Back you out of me. And y'all are booing me. It might mean pain. I quit. I'm done.
I'm not doing this.
Y'all made me not love the sport I've been playing since I was a kid.
which is crazy.
Is he the one that went to Canada
Andrew
to
Luck?
play? No, it's somebody else I'm thinking about.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Yeah. It was. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I feel like, and he's doing really well over there too.
What's his name?
I
But
didn't
he
know
had
Canada-
a bunch of hype around him.
Yes.
Played for Browns, right?
I think
I didn't even know
so.
Canada had football. Oh, CFL.
Yeah, and he's doing
and
like
arena
very well, and he's much happier. It was almost like he didn't do good down here, and everybody was like, he sucks." But he was really good talent, like out of high school, out of college.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember. I remember like reading an article about it, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, the that life with like all the focus and attention and da da da, it's not the greatest.
I also think that I've had this thought recently where it's like, why do we? I don't know if this is an America thing, but why does everything have to happen so fast?
America.
Right.
Like we do everything fast.
The faster I get y'all out of here, the more money I make. The faster you get your food, the faster you do this. Everything is money. That's why AI is becoming a thing. Because how quickly
You
can we get
make
stuff done?
more content.
Yeah, more content. Give me more channels, more. Oh, they're watching. More. Give me more.
Yeah, it's kind of
Even I'm watching everybody knows you could watch videos, listen to podcasts, audiobooks
fast.
at a faster speed.
Yeah.
What? You
Yeah.
want to hear stuff faster?
Yeah.
What's the rush?
Sometimes I watch video clips and I don't even recognize that it's sped up.
Oh, they speed it up or you
They speed it up. I don't speed it up.
Yeah, I
And
hate
it's-
those.
Yeah, and it's like,
What?
Why is it so fast? Like,
And they take out the gaps, and so
Yep.
it's like they're talking, but it's not a natural cadence because
Oh.
there's no.
no,
No, that would
there's
mess me
almost the
up.
voice pitch is higher.
Yeah.
They're so like you can watch a 30-minute episode in 19 minutes of something, and I'm like, I'm interested in the show, so I'm just watching it, and I'm like, why so fast?
And it's all a game because the more hours you get of people watching, it's more money.
Yeah.
So they try to condense it
all-
or give you an option. Hey, listen to
Yeah,
it
yeah.
faster, but at least I get my time. Guys, yo.
But it's so
You get your time to do what? Because you no longer have a hobby because you
Right.
turned your hobby into your job.
Yes.
So where are you rushing to go?
Everybody's still on the phone or whatever.
Yeah.
Old people talk. But it's like, yeah, we're in a rush to just go to the next tab.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it bothers me whenever like I think about it. It's always after the fact. I'll get lunch and I'll be driving while eating to my next spot, and I'm like sit down, like do nothing and enjoy your meal.
Yeah. That's why I started cooking more, and taking my time. That's why I'll send y'all to some of the stuff. I made the jerk sauce. I made everything from scratch. The cabbage. I just took my time, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, why am I rushing? Why am I acting like I just need to go to McDonald's to come sitting on the couch? I'm gonna make something, man.
Yeah.
And it changes everything.
Yeah.
It changes stuff.
Yeah.
Gotta take our time again, y'all. Don't lose.
Don't
We
be in a rush
losing.
to go nowhere.
Also, hurry up and listen to our podcast. And so visit our website.
Bye.
Our website is plsdelthis.com.
See how we don't do work because we haven't updated in a couple weeks.
Oh yeah. See? Imagine if people were paying us.
Yeah.
They wouldn't
Imagine
pay
if
so
we
much.
were like, oh, we have to update the web. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
God.
It's still got some really great stuff on it.
Super annoyed. Though.
By the time you hear this, it'll be updated. Maybe.
Yeah, so make sure you check out our website to listen to episodes of us and see episodes of us. And yeah, social media platforms, the same, PLSDELTHIS. On Instagram, on Facebook is the Please Leak This Podcast, as well as on YouTube.
You know?
Subscribe, share, listen. Thank you for rocking with us. And also catch us on Mondays at WBRU 101.1 FM with Franchise.
My man's.
Actually, I saw Christina from the Spark Up
No doubt.
podcast
Christina,
today.
what up?
Hey, girl.
Make sure you check out the Midday Spark Up, I believe it's called, on Tuesdays at 12 o'clock on WBRU 101.1 FM as well.
Where'd you see her at?
I was having a meeting at a quaint little 7-star bakery on Broadway.
What place is that?
It's
Is
some
it
little-
5-star, 7-star, or some star?
It's 7 stars.
7-star. And they
Yeah.
is that the one they also have on Hope Street?
Yes. It's like one of those little like breakfast nooks.
What's the name of it?
7-star
Seven
bakery.
Oh, 7-Star Bake. That's the name?
You just gave it
I
7
thought they got
stars.
7 stars.
I didn't know they went for 7.
I didn't even know they did
I
that.
thought they did 5.
thought it
That's
was
fine.
5.
I
He said,
enjoy
damn,
that.
that bakery's good.
I actually had a ham and cheese croissant, and it was weird because it wasn't like a sandwich. It was like they made the croissant with the ham and cheese in between the swirls.
Yo, what family?
It was actually really good.
Wow.
It was.
It's
like,
almost like a croissant calzone.
kind of.
No, like a croissant. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Okay, I
it
get
was weird, but it was tasty.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It wasn't filling though. Yeah, obviously, it takes a little bit to fill me out.
And
You know.
it's $30. That's why I can't go to them places too much.
Oh,
man.
man, 'cause-
but it was good. But I'm
Ah
hungry.
man, I'm hungry. I still. What is this, vegan juice? I'll just take the water, please. So yeah, I did stay here this afternoon, and yeah, I'll stop there because I had a couple of choice words for her.
Oh God.
For no good reason.
Yeah, we ain't doing
For
that.
no good reason.
Why you
Because
bothering her, yo?
I was like,
He's always bothering
I
me.
was like, oh man, we were just at the radio on Monday. Too bad, like we didn't think about it, but thinking about now, we should invite you to join us. And she was like, oh, I'm just gonna pull up. Don't worry, I'm just gonna pull up. Well, I'm not just gonna pull up to your house because I'm never gonna be over there. Like, and I was like, what are you trying to say? She's like, yeah, because you live mad far. I was like,
But you do though.
I know, but I was
But you do though.
I was offended, but she had to say it like that.
But we all say it like that.
I understand that. And yes, it's
That's
just
the only way to say it.
it's just as offensive when y'all say it too.
Oh, well, so we all gonna offend you because
Yeah,
bro,
I
you
know.
live that
Do you
far.
see me complaining about being offended by you guys?
So you can be offended by her, but not us.
I get offended by. I'm offended by you guys.
He just don't tell us no more.
No, it doesn't matter if I'm offended by you guys. It's like it wasn't. It didn't matter that I was offended by Christina. She knows what's up.
All I want to say is that
They don't really care about us.
hey, you guys are good. I just get out of here. Darren gotta go to sleep, man.
Wait, we just about the microwave thing.
Oh God.
Oh, but Jen, you didn't.
she.
Jen, that was the beginning. All right, let's do it. Because,
I mean, we ain't got really much else to say. I was just finishing the story for Bim.
It deserves its space.
It's fine.
No, I want you to say it. It's not like I don't
going
want you
to.
because it's so great.
going to.
No, but it's just like
My energy is gone. It's like Kevin Hart.
exactly.
If they would have started out with him and
Damn,
moved
we just
in.
went through all this. It's been like an hour.
That's cool.
I gotta pee.
So, long story short, if you heard us on the radio Monday, you caught the longer version of the story. When we stayed at the hotel, it was a corner suite. It was a larger room. But there was no microwave. And we were like, shouldn't there be a microwave here? So the person, one of our friends, had food. Shout out to Reem from the Growing Pains podcast. And he was like, can I use your microwave? And we're just looking around like, where is it?
Where is it?
Right? We're all looking at each other like, we're not crazy, right? There's no...
Then where's the microwave usually in the room?
They don't do that anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was the question.
It's been a few years, yeah.
But I mean, I've been in rooms recently where there's been microwaves. So I was wondering...
What, Motel 6?
No. And so that's why I was wondering. I'm like, is
Red
that...
Roof Inn?
That's why I said, I'm like, is that
Howard
brokey...
Johnson?
I'm like, is it brokey behavior to have been in a room with a
Yes.
microwave? Right? So...
Yes, Alex.
So, he calls down to... He's stupid. He calls down to the front desk, and they were like, oh, we'll bring one up to you. And that's when things took a turn. When there was no microwave, I was like, okay, maybe this is just the norm. But when they said, we'll bring one up to you, we're like, okay. So you have them. Do you just have a few in case somebody asks? Did you take this from the break room?
I wouldn't have believed him
God.
if he said, "Okay, we'll be right with 303. I'll be up in a minute."
And we're on the 19th floor, and they got there in a jiffy. Like, they got there fast.
Can I ask?
Of course.
Was it on a cart?
No, he had it in his hands. That's the other thing I said. I'm like, do you have like a...
Yo, man, nah.
Like, you carried this while the elevator was going up? Like,
Yo,
you were
Bill.
going against gravity? Carrying a microwave?
That is the most insane thing. Now you're bringing it back up to me, and it's like, no, I have questions again.
The heavy ass plate in the microwave shifted around.
Ding, 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 ding,
It's
ding.
always awkward to carry. They made this boy bring it up in that, and they're like, "Ma'am, holding that. Are you stealing?
Where do you want it? Where do you?
And that's what he asked. He said, where do you want it? We're like, wherever you can plug it in. Like,
If I go into a hotel and somebody's riding an elevator or a microwave, I think you stole it or you brought it with you, and this is
100%.
weird.
So he was
100%.
he didn't even come by himself. He had to come with another employee. So I was like, what's this, the buddy system?
He plugs it in.
Like, are you just to make sure we don't hurt him?
Right.
Bringing us the microwave?
Microwaves are scarce around here.
So
Oh
they-
my God.
So he puts the microwave down and plugs it in. So now we're wondering, what else can we ask for? Like,
Did he stand and watch while it was
No.
used? Okay,
We asked
man.
him.
We gotta take it back if you want.
he should shit up. They still need this in the break room. No, we asked him, like, do we got to bring this back down? We check out. They was like, no, just leave it. We'll take care of it. So
Nah, just leave it. We'll take care of it.
Yo,
What?
just put one in the room.
What?
dogs.
What are you guys doing?
I'm like, because the amount of money, the fridge is still here. This room had a couch. It had 2 comfy chairs. It had a coffee table. It had a desk. It had a TV, a bed,
It should've had a
dresser,
fridge.
table,
Let's have a fridge.
and the microwave.
I'm sorry. In the microwave.
So if you're going to do all that, for the amount of money one person pays to stay in this room, you could have bought 20 microwaves.
What I've seen is spots that didn't have, because like I said, they got rid of it a few years ago. They would say, bring the food down, and we can heat it up for you.
And that's so inconvenient.
It is, but we did it.
but again,
Yeah, but they took, because
I
they don't
have, I
want,
have had that happen.
because they want people, especially with this food in the vicinity, they want
They
you
want
to
them
go
to
and
come
spend
down.
the money with
Right.
them, or
Exactly.
you order from the kitchen.
Right.
exactly.
So, yeah.
Yeah, man, you gotta, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Is
Well,
I can't believe they brought a damn microwave.
They brought
and
it.
not even on a cart.
No.
They made
it?
the boy carry it.
It's-
Yeah. That's why, that's why I was like, I have to take a video of this because no one's going to believe me.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And the bathroom was so basic. It was very disappointing.
What was the spot again?
The Omni.
You stayed there before, no?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We've stayed there like at least 3 times, but what we do is because we're curious folks.
Mm-hmm.
The first time we stayed there, it was very, 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 very basic room. And you would expect a hotel downtown to have some kind of frill to it. So we're like, okay, so they got a base model here too. So so whenever we want to stay downtown, we'll try to like look at the rooms and try to pick a different level or different tier or style of room.
Yeah.
So that's why we're like, all right, well this time let's try the corner suite, see what they got going on upstairs. And usually got a microwave. The other rooms had microwaves, I think.
Probably not.
I
So
don't know.
maybe they're like, if you're the lesser tier,
You might need a microwave more
you're
than
good,
somebody else.
yeah.
Then that's the other
You already
thing
know
too.
you're doing brokey broke stuff.
But if you're willing to drop a couple extra dollars and you're not bringing
Well, hoping
leftovers,
you order room service
Yeah.
and get
Right.
comfortable.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You're gonna put the robe on.
Staycationing, you guys, look,
It's a thing.
people, Rhode Island is enjoyable. Just look, man. Just stay. Honestly, if you
It's
just
very-
stay in a hotel and walk around, like treat it like a big city, but you can't just stay downtown and just enjoy, walk around.
That's why we were
Weather's
like,
nice.
we can't go back home to watch the fight because the whole point is we
Yeah.
have to have the experience of we're on vacation, but you know what I mean. We went to a show.
Yeah.
We went to the Cheesecake Factory, had some dinner,
Spend the
hung
night,
out.
get brunch downtown before heading home. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the city.
Yeah.
Enjoy the
But
city.
because, like I said, and people who know us, our standards for bathrooms are, a little higher.
I hate that,
I
yeah.
get that. I understand. I get that. So we very rarely take a shower at the hotel if we do a staycation. We usually go home.
Really?
Yeah. If it's like a one night thing, because
It's not a nice enough bathroom for that.
I'm not saying it's not nice enough. It works.
Sounds like what you're
If you found one that had the ill tub, that had the view,
And we would do,
of
and
the
that's what
room,
we was
yeah,
expecting. We're
yeah.
like, corner suite, we're gonna have. All right. This is gonna be the room that at least has a nice
Right.
shower. He did take a shower there the night before, but it was
wasn't happy about it.
yeah. There was no water pressure. I could hear it. It was just like trickling, and it's like a house tub. Like there's no glass.
I'm a hotel snob, yo. I want nice tile.
Yeah,
And it has to be better than my own bathroom.
that's
You know? It has to.
that's the standard.
That's true.
So it's not if it's not better than my own bathroom, then I'm just gonna go home and take a shower.
Yeah.
Like it was like not even like a nice tub. It was just like a tub.
Now we look at bathrooms. The wife, that's her thing. She wants the room could be tiny.
That's
Make
what
that
we were
bathroom
expecting.
fire.
We was looking in the pictures. It looked in the picture. They didn't really show the whole bathroom, but just a little. They showed. I'm like, okay, that looks promising. It's gonna be a nice. And it
Got him.
was just big, but it wasn't nice.
So you pick hotel rooms based on like what criteria first? What's the three most important things with a hotel?
Good
The
question.
bathroom, which it never meets.
It never meets up.
It never meets the standard, but
But
that's
you check out the like I
yeah.
let me see
First thing we look
bathroom.
at is the bathroom.
Okay.
When we walk in the room, first thing we look at is the bathroom.
Yeah.
And the bed obviously needs to be large. And I hate when they have a shitty TV.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh.
Which I'm seeing a lot more
Yeah.
nowadays. It's bizarre.
Yeah, this TV was so bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And view, depending on
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
that's another
View
thing.
is whoo,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
actually what made us go to different rooms in the Omni. Because the first room, because we're like, oh, it's the Omni. You see the building, it's downtown. You think you're gonna get a view, and there's two towers to the building, east and west. So the east tower actually looks towards, I guess, the convention center.
Okay.
So your view is just the roof, and so if you're like on a 6th, 7th floor, you're not
Yeah.
seeing anything. You're just sitting in another building. So then that's when we were like, all right. So we found out the west tower is the one that looks towards the mall and the highway, and that has a better views. And then so now I've actually set up our account for the Omni if we do it in a room, right?
Count with the
You know, because they like sign up for the emails, like that kind of account.
I know. Yeah, I know.
And then you can in your profile.
I call that spam, but she has to count.
Well, because I mean we've done it now, you know.
Yeah, I
So
know.
you can put in your preferences. I'm just trying to put you on a game.
I hear you.
You can put in your preferences high floor, this and that, whatever. So because once you book the room, they're just gonna give you whatever room. So
Yeah.
if you've put your preferences, then you're more likely to get.
So, in thinking of the criteria for hotel rooms for me, usually I go for either the highest floor or late checkout.
Yeah, late checkouts. Yeah.
Yeah, they charged extra for early check-in and for late checkout.
Oh my god.
And check-in is
charge
late.
for that?
It was like you can add it on for $50. So yeah. So check-in's like 4:00 and checkout's like 11.
Oh.
But 11 I guess is
Yeah,
decent.
yeah. It's usually 10.
Yeah.
We still do the thing where somebody would check out, but somebody stay in the room, so we just go back up to the room, just kick it for a little bit, and then the room service comes. Oh, my bad. We just all right, sorry. Yeah,
Oh, right now.
I never thought of
right
that.
Now?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
one
right
person go check out if you got to return
Yeah,
the keys. Nowadays you could just do it from your phone in some places.
Yeah.
and you just hang around.
Yeah, they let you do it from the phone.
Yeah, my flight ain't for another 3 hours, man.
Oh, that's what's
Just
up.
chilling. Yeah, damn that.
So yeah, and then we learned with this particular time you can request an upgrade versus paying the price for a different room.
Oh yeah, because it's not a capacity. They don't care.
That's true.
So either way, they're
Room
getting
saying
extra
do
money off you.
nothing. Yeah.
So that's how we got the corner suite. We ain't balling like
Just
that.
tell them it's your anniversary as well.
Huh?
Tell them it's your anniversary.
really?
Yeah, they'll sometimes give you a perk. If you sell it, you gotta sell it.
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
so excited.
Smiling
How long has
shit.
it been, baby? 8
It's
years.
just like it was yesterday.
You know, we actually got married here. Yeah.
Oh.
And they'll, well, congratulations. It's
Yeah.
so young, love. Yeah, and just for that, we're going to put you. Yes, you will.
Then y'all leave the room and then you come back. There'll be something on the door. It's like, oh, look, they done give us something.
Yeah.
Put y'all on game. You better be taking notes.
For real, man. Yo, go to a hotel. Stop being dusty. Yo, take your lady to a hotel, man. What's wrong with you?
dusty.
Foxwoods right down the street, man. Just go over there, man. Stay in one of them towers.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do Foxwoods.
Love
And
Foxwoods.
request a microwave.
The thing that sucks is I booked a nice hotel room for next month, but you know the whole job thing, so I gotta make sure it's gonna be okay.
Oh, job.
that old song and dance. All right, man. Let's get out of here.
All right, love you guys. Mwah.
Have a great weekend. We recorded this on Tuesday, so if anything
Or
happened
some wild
Wednesday
shit.
or Thursday or Friday, sorry.
You know, like Aaron Rodgers goes to the Jets.
Oh yeah, Aaron Rodgers did go to the Jets.
They were talking about that for months. That's why I was like, this guy's.
He said he was gonna go if they could get Odell there, and then Odell goes to the Ravens, and then he still goes. So.